Now we are doing a try not to laugh. Now, listen, you guys sent a bunch of videos that you found funny in the video suggestion tab, or not in the video suggestion tab, in the, like, try not to laugh tab, which is now closed. So we're going to be doing a try not to laugh. Elsis compiled these, Elsis. I got him to basically sift through and pick the videos that he deemed as funny or good, because the majority of the videos that you guys send suck. Not trying to be mean when I say that, but I think a lot of you guys send like stupid brain rot memes that aren't really funny. So he actually tried to pull like legitimate funny videos that we're gonna watch today. Now, whether or not they're funny, I have no idea. Should we do a wager here? I was gonna say it's a try not to laugh, so I'm not really doing like reacts where I'm reacting, but I'm not really doing commentary, I guess. But should I do? I think per laugh, I do a sub. All right, let's lock in.
So this is Christmas.
Overworked, underpaid Chinese factory workers watching Hak Tua be printed on blank t-shirts for 12 hours a day. I held it back.
First time at the casino, we're walking away with $1 million. Give me all my money. I lost everything. Give it back.
Only one rider.
Only one rider. Only one rider.
Only one rider.
You need to make sure you study your writing for Spanish class. Es muy importante
I showed you guys this. This video is brutal.
para la clase de estudiar, de escribir para el wax.
Oh my god. And then what happened right after that? Like, did he just sit down and they went back to class? Like, the teacher stopped talking.
Did you eat my donuts?
Wasn't me.
Me in 2010 thinking I've got the ninja diffuse locked. Dude, literally, though. And your hands are moving slightly. You're going. You barely start the diffuse. The guy just fucking head taps you.
This is how you win this game every single time.
Wait, what? Oh my god, did he have a gun?
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Ew. No, those are so gross, too.
Alright, I'll catch you later, bro.
See you, bro.
So, same time tomorrow? Go! Hit it. Oh, hello, you naughty little fuck!
No, they don't have 5 seconds. Stop being a pussy, bro. Pussy.
Why'd you push him? Why are you talking about the fact that that motherfucker was literally yelling like he was actually on fire? Tuck in your shirt.
Your shirt! Double D. Come on, you can do better. I mean, it's a rule in the NBA.
I mean, it's a rule in the NBA. I'm just kind of listing the facts here, man. I'm just trying to keep things formal.
Please, just come inside. This shit is not a game.
No, not even when you're trying to catch your dog. Daisy will be barking at me, and I go to grab her because I think she wants me to pet her, or I just want to grab her so she stops barking, and then she hits me with that pose, and I know no matter how fast I move, I will not be able to grab her. If a young dog is in this stance, you could dolphin dive. Try and catch them off guard and dolphin dive on them, and they're weaving you. At my first baseball game, and I think people could tell because they keep looking at me funny.
Heartbreaking news is parents.
Was in the Minecraft creeper hoodie. Yo, I remember when I was a kid, I wanted one of those so bad. See, that's how you know you've grown up. You think the Minecraft creeper hoodie's cool, and then one day I think that's how you know you're going through puberty. You wake up and you go, that looks so fucking stupid. Oh my god, why would I ever want a Minecraft creeper hoodie?
I just came all the way to the gym and I don't have my headphones. I'm going home and I'm going to sleep. I'm not coming back.
I've never left the gym when I don't have my headphones, but it is one of the worst feelings. When you pull up to the gym, you're hype as fuck for a good lift, and they're playing like some whack shit on the radio. Like they're playing editor input shitty radio sound that's not copyrighted, but I'm gonna put something in.
Mining away. I don't know what to mine.
Finals MVP. Curry got robbed. How is Iguodala the Finals MVP? Finals MVP Tony Parker just doesn't really sound right.
I know they're coming though. Whenever it's this shit and it's just going through dates and they're getting closer and closer to 2001, I know it's gonna be the Twin Tower.
Yeah, you just gotta tough it out sometimes. It's fine.
Take. From transitioning from AC to a really hot car, there is about a 5-second gap where that car feels amazing. When you get in your car and it's 130 degrees, there's about the first 5 seconds I shut that door, it's like a nice sauna, and then it's like, okay, I can't breathe.
I want to oil you up. What the fuck does that mean?
Baby on board. It's like 95 degrees. Let me give this kid some air.
Oh boy, am I hungry. Let me sit down in
love
someone
this
else's
video.
bed and
This would make me laugh, but I've seen it.
open this beautiful Nature Valley bar.
All right, that was not a laugh. That was not a laugh. That was a smile. Yo, I got stuck in one of those. I remember my friend dared me. He was like, I didn't get like stuck to where the fire department had to come, but I got stuck. I was probably like, I don't know, 12. And my friend was like, you couldn't fit in there. And I would go. And I went, watch me. And then I put my legs in like the weird, like, it's like a bowl with 2 holes in it. And I sat in it and I went, I can't get out. It was fucking horrible.
Come on, let's get you cleaned up. TikTok.
You think there's ever going to be an old person in our generation, like 85 years old, dementia, in a nursing home, just skibbity toilet? Yeah, you. I bet you.
You're one of them, aren't you?
Sir, I'm a police officer.
Prove it. Show me your butthole.
How I feel when I chuck a spear at my DoorDash driver. That doesn't even make sense. Why would you do that? Why would you? It's not even like, oh, you haven't paid yet. You've already paid for the food. That was a laugh, bro, because this is the dumbest meme that I've ever seen.
A little banana to finish this one out, Michael.
I wonder if he peels it, because there's a lot of people that eat the banana. Wow. In there.
Bro, that's why baseball, I don't want to say that's how you know baseball's boring, because the commentators always talk about shit that isn't related to baseball. It just cuts away. Wow.
I'm the one who took Alyssa's virginity, man. I'm the only one she's ever slept with, man.
Not anymore.
Bro, there's a baddie over there.
Man, you shouldn't be talking about girls like that. They're just trying to get a workout.
There's a guy with the fatty over there.
Man, this shit.
Bro, I was at the yo, literally, do y'all have a friend where it's like you're talking about somebody and you're like, don't look or don't make it obvious? I'm out at a restaurant. My friend goes, oh, I know them. Oh, I haven't seen them in years. And you go, who? And they're like, over there, don't look. Then this is that one friend.
Those close enough to the impact of the atom bomb were immediately vaporized, leaving only behind their shadow. Speaking of shadow, let's thank our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends.
I've seen this. Dude, I've seen half of these. That was a rough one. I had to hold that one in.
What are you doing back here?
I can't find my fucking face!
Was it already shattered?
Which one?
Yo, y'all remember America's Funniest Home Videos and how funny videos before like Vine and memes and iFunny, funny videos used to just be epic fails.
And at 17% African American, I am not from Wakanda. I'm from like Wakanda.
Oh. How do comedians go up there and bomb this bad and then keep going? Like, okay, yeah, you finished the set. I'd give up on comedy if I had a night that bad with no laugh.
And at 17% African American, I am not from Wakanda. I'm from like Wakanda.
I'm at the airport. I'm so excited. First trip to LA. Oh, see, people here are so nice.
Oh shit. Wow, I had some wobbly wobbles there. Looks like Don might have crashed. I'm not positive. Don,
not
did you
positive? Literally beeping at them though. You're standing in line and there's like an 85-year-old man in front of you, and their card's into the machine, and it's going beep 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 beep, and it's flashing remove card, remove card, remove card. Now I ain't walk like that. You gotta walk. You hit him with one of these. What? Yeah, I mean 9/11 is worse than pizza.
Can't be real.
Allez, Madi. Allez, tire, tire, tire. Tire.
And then just starts crying and shit, bro. Like, are you supposed to like comfort your kid, or do you just tell him to like suck it up? Like, your kid just like eats shit and you know he's fine, but he got get up, get up.
What the fuck did it say? Gotta know exactly who.
Dude, I thought my handwriting was bad because it is. And I remember I forgot like, no, I didn't forget anything. I'm starting this story off terribly. I thought I had bad handwriting. I missed school like 2 days in a row. I'm like, hey man, can I get the notes? I don't have the notes. I get them from this one friend. Right. He hands me his notebook, not even using the lines on the paper, just scribbling notes like a fucking psychopath, like somebody cutting out letters out of a magazine, just writing indiscernible handwriting, looks like a different language, not even fitting in between the lines, just kind of like all over the paper in like toddler handwriting. I was like, and that kid went to fucking UPenn on a full ride. I haven't spoken to him in years. He went to UPenn on a full ride. Okay, what video of Morgs do we react to? Morgs documentary? Morgs has a documentary? Oh, it's on his own channel? Dude, not you making a documentary of yourself? Oh no. He made a documentary of himself, bro. I have to switch this to computer capture. That's fucking weird.
Yo guys, it's Morgs, and today, me and the squad. Yo guys, it's Morgs, and today...
Someone tell me what the deal with Morgs is. I know that he's annoying.
I can't see anyone over the age of 12 watching Morgs. How can anyone sit through this?
It's true, guys. I'm leaving YouTube. I just want to be myself again.
Yeah, dude, I did see this shit, and this is what pisses me off, dude. You know what fucking annoys me is when YouTubers click... Yo, this is off topic, because I looked at his channel right before I fucking streamed. This shit pisses me off. When fucking YouTubers just clickbait videos and say, I'm leaving YouTube. F you. Leave. Like, I'm leaving YouTube. Proceeds to upload more videos. The fuck?
Yo!
He's annoying.
We're gonna see the real Morgs, so it's gonna be interesting to see
Keemstar
how
shit on him? Oh no.
out.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm gonna do the dramatic sigh that every YouTuber does before their apology videos.
Dude, you actually got like somebody to film this. He looks 9. Dude, have you ever...
Right, so,
shouldn't we preface this with one of his actual videos? Do you guys know who Morgs is? Because if I don't show you... Nobody knows who this fuck... Yeah, nobody knows who this fucker is. I have to show you his actual video. Like an actual video of his first. And then you'll see why it's cringe and why people react to it.
I don't believe it! You actually got the Gucci!
Which are the most expensive? They're the ones I want.
That means I get to go to the jewelers and get iced out.
£5,000! I've landed on Morgan's merch.
No, initially, the thing that I'm gonna say is when they have this epic ass intro for them to just throw darts at a goddamn board, it's not that cool, number one. Number two, whenever you see a YouTuber do videos with their mom, like every video, that you automatically know that this is clickbait towards children. Because they're just using like family members to make money. It's just so weird. No, literally, even on TikTokers, whenever you see a TikToker or a YouTuber
doing Little Nightmares, that made my day, bro.
I already finished that. Dude, whenever you see a YouTuber, like that's this age, like around my age, he's probably like 20 something, like older than me, and they use their mom in their videos, that's just automatically weird. Holy fuck, dude, this epic ass music. Okay, so if they're throwing a fucking dart at the board, whatever they hit, they get a go-to.
3 black bullseyes, where you could win a supercar, diamond jewelry, or $10,000. Supercar. This?
You're not gonna fucking eat. Dude, okay, I know Morgs fucking pulls in money, dude. But like, no fucking way. Like, dude, yeah, like you're not gonna buy a $300,000 Lamborghini and essentially just half like your income. Like, you're not, if they hit, your mom's not gonna hit that. This is one I have never seen this video. I'm dead ass gonna predict. I actually clicked on this video just to see, like, I went to most popular, I did it beforehand, and I scrolled through right here. I have not seen this entire video. I will predict that they hit bullshit ass things. They're gonna hit fucking Poundland. They're gonna hit V-Bucks. They're gonna hit fucking McDonald's. They're gonna hit shit that is cheap as fuck. And they're gonna hit one thing that's expensive. He's gonna tell it, they're gonna cut out. If they ever hit this, they're just gonna cut it out.
But Morgan, you forgot McDonald's. That's what I'm aiming for. I want a cheeseburger.
Yeah, see, exactly. What did I just fucking say? Oh my God, dude. They're just gonna go for some bullshit ass things. They're not gonna actually get anything good.
First stop.
Please, miss. Please,
Quesadillo,
miss.
thank you for the gifted sub. Sergeant Bomber, reset to tier 1.
V-Bucks!
Morgan, you're only getting 1,000 V-Bucks, right?
Nope, the agreement was 10,000.
How many skins can he buy with that?
$79.99, 10,000 V-Bucks.
Morgan, don't do it. That's so much money. No, he's done
So much money! This bull pulled in a fucking 100 grand off this one goddamn video. No, you spent £80 on V-Bucks. Oh no! Wait, did they actually confirm buy it on stream?
Oh, Morgan!
No, they just pended it, dude. He didn't confirm it. They didn't even. Yo, that is cheap as fuck. That is cheap as fuck. You didn't even buy them. You fucking pending it, and then it has to confirm that shit. You didn't even buy the goddamn V-Bucks. You got me fucked up.
Looks like I'm gonna be getting a lot of new skin.
Right, Team Mum. This is my turn now to get some revenge.
She hit some bullshit ass thing. She hit some bullshit. She hit some dollar store shit.
So I can get my money back.
I think you meant Gucci.
Whatever, Morgan. 3, 2, 1.
Where did he come from?
That you should throw from this line here.
I thought it was like bowling where you can just run and throw.
You just saw him throw the dart. Also, you see how nice their goddamn house is? This is expensive ass shit. Right here, I don't know, this isn't, you look at my fucking setup. I'm living in a fucking attic. Fucking attic. Oh, I got a Joker poster too. I've had that shit since I was like 12. You're telling me you can't pay for this shit?
Dookie, here I come. 3, 2, 1. Oh!
If you don't know what Poundland is, it's the British version of the dollar store. It's pound, like, cause the dollar store is like $1. Poundland is you spend £1. I literally called this. I said they're gonna fucking hit. I said they're gonna hit the cheapest. I said they're gonna hit the cheapest fucking things, and then they're gonna have one expensive thing at the end.
Hold on a second. £5. I thought everything in here was £1.
How, Morgan? You spoke too soon. £4, please. Looks like Poundland wasn't bad after.
Why is the dad in the video? He isn't even doing anything.
Make sure you all go down there, smash that like button, and...
Dude, whenever they say that dumb shit, whenever they say smash that like button, not bucking, instantly dislike the fucking video.
3, 2, 1.
He hits McDonald's. What does he buy from Apple? What does he buy from Apple? Ew!
Yeah, well, Morgan, you can only get one thing.
Only one thing, Mum. I don't think that's gonna make it any
only
less
one thing.
expensive for you.
What is he gonna get?
Maybe, Morgan, we can just get you a phone case.
British accents are so cool.
I think. Okay, guys, so we've arrived at the Apple store, and I can get anything I want in the.
If he buys a charger, I'll cry.
Yeah.
Morgan, that's a nice phone case. What about a phone case?
A phone case?
Or a watch strap?
I don't even have an Apple Watch.
If they buy a goddamn phone case,
Here you go, Morgan.
I will be done, bro.
£45, good value for money.
£45, or I could get an iPhone and spend $1,000. Why get a case when I can get an actual
Dude, if they buy
phone?
something expensive, how much you gonna bet they return that bitch?
Not everybody has these cases. They're rare.
Wow, that's some interesting logic. I'm still gonna get the phone though.
Unbox it. Yo. Unbox it. Unbox it. Unbox it. Unbox it. Unbox it. Unbox it.
Yeah, but
Unbox it.
now I've got 2. I can ring 2 people at
Fucking
once.
bitch. Stupid ass ads.
You're crazy.
I interrupt this video with an important message. I'm doing a 2019 giveaway and announcing a new.
No one fucking cares! Okay, giveaways are straight up bullshit. Number one, giveaways on YouTube are majority of the time pulling subscribers. For them to give away essentially nothing in value. Like, yeah, one iPhone, but they trade one iPhone for essentially like 100,000 subscribers, which is, way in their favor. Way in their favor. One iPhone, and he also returned that bitch. He didn't unbox it on video. He returned that bitch. I would, you know what? You know why I know that? Because I would do the same fucking thing. I'd buy that iPhone. Hey guys, just got the iPhone. Fucking walk in, return it. Dumb as fuck. Somebody redeem chug water bottle? Yeah, listen, ASMR.
Right, Morgan, you've gone too far now. I'm gonna get you back for that. I'm focused. You may be winning, but all that can
Why is the dad here?
I just need to hit that supercar.
Let your dad throw a dart.
2, 1.
Oh my gosh, what is it?
Put the fucking goddamn camera in focus!
Morgan, it's fine. I'll just get the V-Bucks from a cash machine, and then I can just spend them in a shop. Cash only, answering about these services.
What? No one is that blatantly dumb. Like, that shit just pisses me off, bro. Like, you're fucking telling her to say that.
V-Bucks. Come on. Where's the V-Bucks? I'm getting so frustrated with this.
They're nowhere!
I realize V-Bucks is an in-game currency, right? Not a real one.
Of course I do.
Why would you, this doesn't make any sense! You're waiting until you both drive to an ATM to do this shit. She fucking said it at your house. You could have been like, yo, mom, that's not how it works. But instead you drove to the ATM, let her be confused for 5 minutes, and then fucking tell her.
Hello? Is anyone there? I need to get some V-Bucks, please.
Mom, you may not be able to get your V-Bucks, but I am gonna throw this dart with so much power that it rips through the map. 3, 2, 1. Yo, it hit. Look.
IKEA isn't that nice.
I think I know what his plan was. He never wanted the furniture, he just wanted the food.
Oh, you have got.
Fuck! I didn't expect that. That's even more cringe. You fucking went to the IKEA to buy fucking a $5 meal. Oh my god, dude. This is the cheapest fucking video.
IKEA meatballs.
Oh, Morgan, it looks like you've got enough.
IKEA food is actually supposed to be good, but I've never had it.
No, I think I'll eat all 10.
Well, Morgan, you've taken it too far this time.
Why does he have a
you can take my
lollipop?
money,
Oh, that's not a
you can take
lollipop.
my V-Bucks, but
It's a
what
fucking
you
dart.
can't do is stop me having my IKEA meatballs. This is war now. I'm going to put you out of your misery. 3, 2, 1.
Fucking god, dude. Like, you're aiming for V-Bucks. It's not that hard to not hit fucking V-Bucks. I just realized this. Why do they have a map of the US for this? Like, he lives in the UK, and these aren't even American stores necessarily. Like, Gucci is an American, PlayStation is an American, fucking Lamborghini is an American, Rolex is an American. Like, it's not, like, there's no like, why is he doing this? Like, he could have done a map of anything. Why did he do the US? And now he's referring to them as countries. Jump cut. Yep. He didn't didn't fucking hit that. He didn't fucking hit that.
I just landed on the diamond. That means I get to go to the jewelers and get iced out.
Morgan, how much do you think it is going to
Why
cost?
do you care? Why do you fucking care? What are you, what do you got? Your goddamn son's accountant? Fuck, dude.
Morgan, how much are you gonna spend at the jewelers?
Who fucking cares?
Mum, are you excited? We have arrived at the jewelers.
How much are you gonna bet? If he actually buys something, he probably just wanted to buy it.
Morgan, get one of those rings. They don't look like they're worth much. They're only small.
That's an
Worth much? That's probably like 20 grand. They're fucking covered in diamonds.
Well, guys, I already have a chain from here, so it's probably...
Yeah, no, that's exactly, dude, that's exactly what he's doing. This entire video is based on the fact that he wants to buy something expensive, but he doesn't want to lose the money. So he's gonna buy something expensive, but make an entire video about it just so he makes his money back, and it fucking worked. It fucking worked. He got 31 million views, or 32 million views, which is like 100 grand.
Maybe I'll get a bracelet.
That sounds expensive.
Stop
Morgan.
doing the
These
fucking
look
face
nice.
stretch
What about
shit,
getting one
dude.
of
Oh my
these?
god.
I think it could be a lot of money.
And it's my money, and he's got my credit.
Your money. Your money. Where? Your money. Morgs has almost 12 million subs. Your money, my asshole, your money. Dude, what did he get? What did he get?
Joking. You got something. I thought you would. Well,
did
it
you
doesn't look
fucking
very big, so it can't be that expensive.
I'll let you have a look for yourself.
It's probably some necklace or bracelet. Yeah. That is like the basic wrapper. Like every wrap. Bro! That is such a waste of money. Like I would never buy that shit. That ass chat. If I ever bought something expensive, I would buy a watch. Like just buy an expensive watch. Like don't buy a goddamn fucking bracelet, dude.
Morgan, I know what diamond Cubans are, because Lil Wheelbarrow has one.
Who?
Lil Wheelbarrow?
Lil Wheelbarrow.
Well, Mum, I'm not sure about this Lil Wheelbarrow guy.
It doesn't fucking fit you.
Come on then, Morgan. How much was it? It can't have been that much. It's still quite small.
Probably like $10 from Supreme Patty iced out. Yo guys. You want to get iced out for free? Make sure to go to supremepatty.com. Wait, no, what is it? Swipe up to get iced up. Yo, I bought one of those. Yo, chat, real talk. You remember those Supreme Patty ads? I hate to say it. I hate to say it, chat. I was that kid. I was that kid that swiped up. I saw that shit. I was like, no way, dude. I was like 14. It's only $10 in shipping? Only $10 in shipping? It's free. What a fucking idiot I was, dude.
Well, Mum, it's time to break the ice. I'm gonna tell you how much
So
it was.
cringe.
The diamond
So
Cuban
cringe.
bracelet was £5,000.
No, that's actually fake. That would be way more. Diamond encrusted Cubano bracelet. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Dude, I know this is just Cartier, and this is a bad example. This is a really small bracelet. This is $59,000, and you're telling me that shit is $5 grand? A real one would be way more, bro.
One bracelet.
Because for a fucking kid, the majority of their audience is like 11 grand, or not. The majority of their audience is like 10, 11, some shit like that. And if you tell a kid it's fucking $5 grand, they're not gonna be like, hold up, actually.
Morgan,
Jump cut.
You're gonna want to turn around and look at that.
Jump cut.
No. What's it gonna be?
I got my
Gookie!
Handbags, purses, jewelry.
Oh my god, talk normally, bro. Fuck!
3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh, what was it? What was it?
Oh, it's Morgan's merch. Oh, and then oh yeah, don't tell me it's a fucking merch plug at the end of the video. Don't tell me. Just fucking take. Oh my god, bro.
That's cheating. That's cheating. That's cheating.
Dude, they have the same lighting as me. That's how I know they're cheap.
No way did you just land on $10,000.
Morgan, the evidence is right there. I just landed on it.
Martin, did she actually land on it?
She did, Morgan, I'm afraid, son.
The dad's a scammer!
She landed on it, mate.
Well then, why did it go quiet and why did I hear whispers?
Why were you crying in the corner?
Before you started celebrating?
Why were you crying in the
I
corner?
went quiet because she was concentrating that much. I didn't want any noise.
Well, Morgan, cut the talk. It's time to give me the money.
Why do you have that amount of money? That has to be fake too.
2, 3, 4.
Show the whole stack. Show the whole stack. Show the whole stack.
8, 9, 10,
What the fuck did I just click? Morgs Fest? The fuck is that? Morgs Fest is canceled. Oh, we have to react to the documentary. Or do we react to something else? Which one should I react to? I'm gonna look at most viewed. Okay, we'll do the documentary.
If you woke up and farted out a condom, would you tell anyone?
What fucking?
There was nothing, absolutely nothing that I wanted to be apart from a YouTuber. I would like miss out on so much like of my like childhood, like playing out and going to like some parties.
See, that's something that like that I don't think people should do. Like that's something that I don't think people should do. Like if you want to be like a content creator, number one, I would say like you can start it when you're young. Don't start it when you're 13 because it's just going to be cringy. Like if you look at any content creator that started YouTube when they were like 13 or 14, it's always just cringe. It's never entertaining. When you're like 15, 16 is when you can start like making content that isn't like actual cringe. Don't like don't be like, I'm gonna be a YouTuber. Like I never understand because like I make content and I know people that are content creators and like they'll blow up like, and then that's all they have no backup plan. That might work, but if it doesn't, you're fucked.
Hello.
Dude, I don't understand doing a documentary of this shit. Why am I watching? I'd rather watch that old video of him. Let's watch his old videos. He said shit. He said shit and he's 13. Ground him. Ground him. Ground him.
How big is your penis?
What are you asking a 13-year-old that? We're out. We're dipping. We're dipping. No, it's paste. Oh, why does the mom gotta be so weird, bro? What?
Chopping up an onion.
Peel it! Peel the fucking onion! Oh, dude. Oh my god. Dude, that doesn't even look good now. That looks fucking gross.
Guys,
it's too late!
I have a bit of a confession, and also a confession.
He's lactose intolerant. He's lactose intolerant.
I don't like cheese. So when I make pizza, I make it without the cheese. Guys, as you can see,
Okay, but have you ever had vegan pizza?
Yes. Also. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Wanna hear a
No,
joke?
no, no.
Probably not.
No.
They always stink.
Oh, that's funny.
We're
almost there. Come
what
on.
the fuck, dude? No fucking way. You just changed your name to Joe Pupolozzi.
Eating this flipping pizza.
It's not lying, guys.
Fuck with these stupid ass pop-up ads, bro. Oh my god, this is how he makes his stupid fucking money.
And the other will be spending the night.
Why are you so like? I understand I'm loud, bro, but like you're. And the other will be spending the night. How do you delete a comment? Can you not delete a comment? This is not my fucking. Fuck! Oh.
Oh, I don't
that is the
think
most
I'm gonna be
fake
able to
fall.
do this,
What
but-
is this? What is this? I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it, guys.
Ow! It's really sharp.
It's probably not that sharp. It's a stick. Relax. She falls over here. Fucking who cares? Anyways. Fucking stupid as shit. But like, bro, like why? Make it more realistic, because like his video ideas aren't bad. Like, but like, why couldn't he just do like the pizza video or the camping video like legitimately with like somebody else, like, and not stage it? Because like you could easily just not stage it. That's why like Mr. Beast's videos do well, because like he actually just wastes his time and sits in like somewhere where, you remember that video where he was buried underground? Like he did that. Like that's just like it's just a waste of time. But like yeah, it's more realistic. You'll get more views. Anyways. Mortician answers burial questions from Twitter. Hi, my name is Button. He doesn't talk like that. We've seen this guy before. Morticians freak me out a little bit. I'm not being rude to this guy. I love this guy. You know, I've seen his videos before. It's just like, you know, it's like such casual talk about like, yeah, so I remove the organs. I remove their organs, then I pump them. I drain their blood.
I'm Victor M. Sweeney, licensed funeral director.
Victor. Victor is such a cool name for a mortician.
And I'm here today to answer questions from Twitter. This is Burial Support. DZ1B21. Why the different shapes of caskets? Typically in the United
We got with wide bodies. You got motherfuckers with skinny bodies. You might need to buy an extra large casket for a motherfucker. You ain't know he got wide shoulders, you know? You might need an extra tall casket. Somebody got a wide body, not this way, but this way, you know? When I saw my grandpa's casket, it looked kind of normal. He kind of looked shrunk. I don't know if the blood draining did anything, but, like, I don't know. The way they had that motherfucker when I was looking at him, I was like, you're like about, like, 5'9". You look about, like, 6'1" when he was not dead.
We talk about a casket. A casket is rectangular. Oftentimes, in other parts of the world, you're going to see what's called a coffin. So a coffin is what we might call anthropoid shaped, narrower at the top where the head is.
I still can't get over the fact that in parts of Hong Kong, you rent a burial site and then they exhume your body after like 6 months and then burn you. I'm like, what's the point in getting buried?
Is wider at the shoulders and then narrow down at the feet. Other countries around the world tend to use coffins, and we use the term,
what if I'm built thick?
Even colloquially here in the United States. So when you hear someone talk about grandma's in the coffin, odds are good, she's in a rectangular casket. Lamia233, can you spread ashes anywhere? Or are there legal restrictions on that? This is such a good question, and it's one I'm asked all the time. Typically, a state does not really have a vested interest on what you do with human cremated remains. So you could scatter them essentially anywhere you like. In my state, a family has visitation.
I'm just in the middle of middle of the Super Bowl. Woo! Yeah!
Rights where a person is scattered.
It's like everybody's like, oh, is it snowing?
So if you scatter grandma in the bed of her garden, you end up with visitation rights to that flower bed in perpetuity. You can also do other things with cremated remains.
Wait, what? If I spread ashes somewhere, I get to go there forever?
You can have them made into jewelry. You can buy small keepsake urns. I've heard that you can press them into records. There are all sorts of things that you can do with cremated remains because they are simply pulverized.
Not funny, Joe. Everybody dies, man.
And they're inert carbons. Everything that is organic in them is gone. It's not going to feed a tree, as people commonly like to think, but you can do with them mostly whatever you wish. Here's a question from Plucky Duckling. Are funeral pyres and Viking funerals a thing anymore? There is one place, Crestone in Colorado, that does allow a funeral pyre. So that does exist, but you have to—
I would love to get that shit, bro. Isn't that where they light your body on fire?
Live in a very specific locale. A funeral pyre, as we're thinking of it here, is usually a large pile of wood or other flammable material that a body is set on top of, and then the whole thing is set alight. As far as Viking funerals, this is kind of a misnomer. You're probably thinking of—
yeah, where they float you out on a ship.
Of putting your loved one in a boat with their hands on the pommel of their sword and pushing them out into the lake, shooting flaming arrows at it until it goes up in flames. Viking funerals actually weren't like that. They were buried with their sword in boats and all sorts of grave goods, but the boat was dragged on land and buried intact. Here's a question from Signature. Why do people take photos of the dead in a casket at funerals and post it on social media? Please stop doing that.
Yeah, that shit is weird. See that shit on Facebook, just a picture of a dead body, bro. Like, yo, what are we doing? I feel like, and it's also like, you're not living in the fucking funeral, bro. Like, you're there to mourn. Why are you posting that shit on Facebook? Look at the dead body. People do that? Not often. But yeah, there's people that fucking do that.
Interesting thing, in most places, the right to take a picture of the deceased falls to the family. So they can either allow it or disallow it. But I agree.
Yeah, if you're the direct family member, who gives a shit, right? Like, it's up to you. It's your you know, family's funeral. You get to decide. But like, I do think that's odd to be like walking past the funeral in the line, or the casket in the line, and you're just like, rip. Post that to the story.
Don't put it on social media. That's something that should be kept just for your own personal use. Next up, we have a question from Stan Combe Wills. Who gets to decide who gets invited to my funeral? The short answer is your family. They can decide who will come, and likewise, who is not allowed there. Fun fact, you do not need an invitation to attend a funeral. You can just show up. Funeral crashing is a thing. There was a gal that I used to—
Damn, bro, that's fucked up. Yo, crashing a wedding's one thing. You pulling up to a funeral and being like, he was a great man. Could I talk? Could I give a speech? Video idea? Yeah, funeral crashing.
You know, back at one of the funeral homes I worked with, her first name was Bunny, and Bunny would come to every funeral, regardless of denomination and location, and I am certain she didn't know that many people. She came for those sweet, sweet scalloped potatoes and ham. Our next
Oh, she came for the food? I thought I could see people that just go to funerals because they like watching that for some reason, you know? Like the spiritual process of like people mourning. Like there could be somebody that like enjoys that.
Question is from Nate Bones. How come cemeteries never run out of space? Sometimes cemeteries...
Been asking that shit, bro. Been asking that. When's it acceptable to dig up a motherfucker from the 1600s? Never? I'm just, at some point, we're going to run out of space. They're doing it in China already. In Hong Kong, they dig up motherfuckers and they burn them. Right? Or then they put you in a box. Like, at some point, we're going to run out of land. You know, a bunch of dead bodies where you start stacking them on top of each other. I mean, that's why they have, what are they called? Crypts. They have crypts now where you're in a drawer. You're buried, but you're in a drawer. So I could see, like, at some point, there literally being just a building full of dead bodies.
Do run out of space. In larger metropolitan areas, sometimes it's the case where families will actually bury their loved ones on top of existing graves. In certain other countries and in other parts of the world...
What?
Graves. In certain the case, sometimes cemeteries do run out of space. In larger metropolitan areas, sometimes it's the case where families will actually bury their loved ones on top of existing graves. In certain other countries and in other parts...
So they're double stacking a tomb?
...of the world, you actually just rent a grave space. So for instance, in Germany, your grave space is not your mom's or dad's forever, but for a period of years, after which your rent expires, they dig up the dead, and they put them elsewhere in a common grave, usually. Here's a...
Why are we renting a grave then? I don't get, like, if you're getting buried, isn't it supposed to be a permanent resting space? They gotta dig you up. They gotta dig you up when you don't make rent. And what is a common grave? A place in the ground where multiple unrelated dead bodies are buried.
From Dr. Bumforfire, what is sky burial? Sky burial is a practice that takes place in Tibet or Nepal, where bodies are actually left out and hacked apart for condors and vultures to eat. The way that they render a human body to just bones is by letting animals do the work. We have a...
I kind of fuck with that. I've always said, I don't think I want them to hack me to pieces. I think you just chuck my ass in the ocean. Not off a pier, you know, drive out 10 miles, throw my dead body in the water. Throw my dead body in the water, tie my ankle to a cinder block, and then the fish will eat me.
Question here from Teaspoon. Do funeral homes have busy times of the year, or is it just dead all year? Fall and spring are going to be the busier times of year. Fall, because the weather change has something to do with there being more deaths. And spring is usually busier, especially where I'm from, where it's cold. We have a normal workload. And
more people die in the spring and the fall.
And then all sorts of burials that we had to delay over winter. That end stretch of winter into spring, when everything starts to melt, the ground is simply too soggy to even set foot in the cemetery, let alone bring a whole line of cars and a casket. From
fall and spring are the busier times. Fall because the weather change has something to do with there being more deaths. Spring is usually busier, especially where I'm from, because where it's cold, we have to do all the burials we had to delay over the winter.
From Kai Schwa. Why are funeral homes always family owned? Interestingly enough, more and more, we're seeing funeral homes get bought up by corporate entities. So it could be that you're...
On God, I'm hearing this motherfucker's tummy rumble. Listen.
We're seeing funeral homes get bought up by corporate entities.
I'm hearing his stomach grumble when no, it's not mine.
So it could be that your local funeral home, despite being called the Smith Family Funeral Home, is actually owned by a larger conglomerate who might operate 5, 6...
Somebody get this guy a Cliff Bar. Sorry.
Family Funeral Home is actually owned by a larger conglomerate who might operate 5, 6, 10 funeral homes in your area. I think you'll always find that the business where you know the owner and they live in your locality and they shop at your stores are generally going to be more caring and more transparent than the ones that are there simply to turn a profit.
Well, I mean, they're all there to turn a profit, but yeah, you're more open to people that are localized versus like, imagine like Amazon had a funeral home. You'd be like, okay, well, I don't really want to do that. You know, you'd rather go with somebody that's like local and actually gonna care. But at the same time, I think it'd be a cool rule to have all morticians have to walk around like Grim Reapers. Like they should have an aura that surrounds them and like a song that plays on like an organ. When they walk through, be like, yep, that's the guy that bleeds out the dead bodies.
From Harvey 180. So I'm completing my organ donation form. You can literally donate everything, including skin, bones, and tendons. So how do funerals work? Because there will be nothing to put in the box. Most organ
put googly eyes on my lids.
Companies, those procurers, they don't take everything. They'll take the femur, they'll take some.
They're not taking my lungs.
Of the muscle. They might even skin the whole thing so it looks like one big nasty roast beef. But then they also will
what?
Everything. They'll take the femur, they'll take some of the muscle. They might even skin the whole thing so it looks like one big nasty roast beef. But then they also will provide us with a large wooden dowel that's the exact shape of the femur. So we can kind of rebuild the shape of the leg. From Amy Bell. How do you talk?
They'll skin my entire body.
To hear from parents who have tackled this tough topic. Probably my best piece of advice for parents.
His stomach, bro. Oh my God. On God, I'm hearing his stomach.
Love to hear from parents who have tackled this tough topic. Probably my best piece of advice for parents when they talk to kids about death is don't say, it's like grandpa fell asleep. I think little kids can conflate the two. I would say be honest with children about death. Tell them the reality that someone is no.
Yeah, dude, when the family dog dies, he just ran away. He's going somewhere else to play with other dogs. Your grandpa shot him in the head.
No longer living. Kids typically, I think, have a better handle on death. And really, especially elementary school age children, I think they have a want to be involved when they come to a funeral. There's so many times where I see families come and they...
Bro, they ain't get that shit, though. They don't understand that shit. That's why it's like, because they're not actually mourning, bro, because they don't understand it. If you're like 6 and somebody dies... Did you ever go to a funeral when you were like 7 years old? Bro, none of that shit makes sense. None of that shit makes sense. I remember I went to a funeral when I was probably 7 years old. I was going to say 6 or 7, but probably 6 or 7. And it was like my great aunt. And I was just like, I want to go home. I remember that. Obviously, I wasn't that close to them, but I remember not understanding the gravity of it and being like, this is boring.
Kind of shuffle the kids off somewhere else and say that death is for adults. But really, death affects every single one of us. Here's a question from Curl Girl.
No, true. I just think it's like, I think kids don't understand it as much. Like, I mean, at what age are you able to understand death in a real way? Like a 6-year-old's not understanding death like that. Like, maybe they understand the concept of somebody being dead and not coming back. But I think, like, yeah, maybe when I was, like, there was a funeral I had to go to when I was, like, 10 or 11. Like, I think, like, when I was, like, 11, I would probably get the idea fully of, like, oh, this is very sad. Like, the mourning process.
62. What is a green burial? So there are a lot of things on the green spectrum that we can do with funerals. It could be something like we bury the body without a casket and without a vault, straight in the ground. It could cover something like having what we call resumation or decomposition instead of cremation. It could be something like using...
We figured it out, Chad. It's the chair. It's not him. When he leans back, it grumbles. He's on a bad Staples chair.
A wooden casket instead of metal, or even using what they call eco-embalming fluids. So embalming fluids made out of methyl alcohols instead of carcinogens like formaldehyde. All right, here's a really good question from Caterade. It is too cold to go for a walk, so I went to the mausoleum, as one does. Why anyone would want to spend eternity in a safe deposit box is beyond me. One distinction to make, mausoleum generally refers to a large...
Why is your ass giving a fuck? Why would anybody want to spend eternity here? They're not there. It's where they want their dead body to be.
Large building that houses full caskets above the ground. Another thing that looks similar to a mausoleum is what we might call a columbarium. These are typically standalone structures above the ground that have shelves, or what we call niches, to place urns. So mausoleums are for caskets, and columbaria are for urns. Oftentimes when I talk to families that have entombments rather than burials in the ground, usually their primary concern is water. If you're along a body of water, like a lake or a river, maybe spending eternity in a wet cooler is worse than spending it in a safety deposit box. Next, we have a question.
Bro, I never understand when they put like, it's like a tomb cover on your tomb, right? To prevent like worms and leakage and shit. And I'm like, why does that matter? Right? Like, you're going to be buried here forever, right? You're going to rot. The worms are going to eat you. And you're going to be a skeleton. Your tomb's going to break and crack. You've said this before. I know. But it's like, why does it matter if the worms eat you in a year or 10 years? You're dead.
Question from Brain Rot Batty. Had to break up a fight at the funeral home today. Why y'all swinging on each other? I have had to break up a couple fights at funerals or go into dad mode and scold some people. It's a highly emotional situation. Sometimes there are a lot of unresolved issues between the deceased and their family, or maybe other members of the family. Talk about inheritance.
Yeah, fake-ass motherfuckers coming into the funeral just to fucking be there to show face because they just want money from the will, and rather than actually giving a shit about the person that died. I could see that. I could see full-on fist fights starting at a funeral so easily. Just because it's like, dude, you know, people are going to come out of the fucking works that you haven't heard of in years, man.
Those things can be a mess. Our next question is from Bob White. Are funeral expenses tax deductible? The short answer to that is no. Here's a question from S.J. Jarowski. Why are Irish wakes always so loud and poppin'? It's actually one of those things that led me into funeral service in a way. I'm from an Irish family and we're very proud of it.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the type of funeral, right? Like, some people perceive, it's like some cultures, some people perceive death as something to be, like, sad and mourning of, and some perceive it as, like, a celebration of life.
But when my grandma Sweeney died, my cousins smuggled in a whole bunch of coolers of booze into the funeral home, and all the older ones proceeded to get absolutely wild. But seeing people have fun at a funeral and kind of embrace life at a funeral was one of those things where I saw it as a young man and realized that a funeral doesn't have to be entirely dour.
I think that you want a mixture, right? I think the proceedings at a funeral itself, where people are sharing their, you know, thoughts on the person's life, is inherently a sad time. But I think having a mix of mourning, understanding the death, and not moving on, but like having that time to be like, this is like a sentimental special thing where we're all, you know, talking about this person that's died. And then the aftermath not being just gloom and doom and being like, all right, let's have a good time, have some games, fucking have some drinks, share some stories about the person, and, you know, enjoy it, right? And you're going to go between like laughing, crying. It's a mixture, right? Mourning's weird, right? Like, that's just how it is.
Our friend GB. So really, there are professional mourners, people getting hired to cry at funerals? That does exist in some cultures, and it does exist right here in the United States.
Oh, that's very weird. What? You could pay to have somebody come to your funeral and cry? Like fake cry?
Cultures put a premium on outward expressions showing how much we loved the dead. In Ireland, for instance, they have what are called keeners. So it's a particular type of musical lilting wail. I don't know if I'd want to hire professional mourners for my own funeral. I would kind of like the idea that people can show their emotions. I think that is a very good thing, and maybe it's the case that having those professional mourners kind of move those sorts of emotions forward. Here's a question from M.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be like, I don't even know that guy. That's John. We just paid him $1,000 to fucking show up and cry. Who is he? He doesn't even know him. He doesn't even know the guy. What? I would get mad. That's how I'd get in a fist fight. I'd tell that dickhead to leave. I'd be like, what do you mean? You don't know. What are you fucking all sad about, ass?
Extreme embalming a thing. Please make it stop. I kind of agree with you. It is wild. For those of you that don't know what extreme embalming is, typically that's referring to preparing a body in a lifelike vignette. So if he's a boxer, you have the gentleman propped up in the corner of a boxing ring. Or if your cousin is a gamer, we have her in a gamer chair holding an Xbox controller. If someone asked me,
Yo, if I died and they put my body in the game, yo, bro. I'm just like, mid-com.
I could do it. It would take an awful lot of ingenuity, but I kind of agree. Make it stop. Here's a question from Power Slave. Why?
Oh my God, headset on. They cue me into a Marvel Rivals lobby. I'm just...
Funerals a lot less drab. I think the primary reason is oftentimes they're very old establishments, so they've been in a community for a very long time. You might hear the term funeral parlor when funerals moved out of a person's home, held in their parlor, and into somebody's business setting where everybody could gather and pay their respects. So when you have the prerequisite of being a parlor, you do tend to have 19th century accoutrements like big drapes and overstuffed chairs, and maybe some of those haunted mansion-esque things that you might think are creepy. Here's a question from Pal. Do morticians need to take a mental health and stability examination to get their certificate? And do you have free access to therapy? We do not have to take a mental health and stability exam. I do think something like that would actually be helpful in the future for people in my position. I also do not have free access to therapy. When you work around a great deal of death, you learn to kind of handle death. And I say handle because I've never really acted.
I mean, I'm also going to say that I think being a mortician would probably be less traumatic than being like an EMT or a paramedic. Like, just having to deal with dead bodies doesn't seem as bad to me as watching people die. Like, watching the light leave somebody's eyes that you're trying to save seems a lot worse on the mental than being like, here's an old person that had a heart attack.
It's so ever present in my daily life. It's a part of life that I'm really comfortable with. So in the same way you probably don't see OB nurses going through existential crises when babies are...
What about having to prepare a young child's body? That would be so sad. Yeah, what about being a paramedic and watching a kid get decapitated in a car crash? Like, you could have both scenarios be equally bad, right? Like, okay, what the fuck, Joe? I'm not, that's graphic. I know it's graphic. That's what paramedics deal with. Like, if you know a paramedic, that's not too far. I'm not making a joke. I'm making a fucking statement that, like, that job's hard, man. People don't talk about that.
I'm not going through existential crises when somebody dies. One in, one out, and I'm just here to help serve you guys. Lo Josimo. Why do people plan funerals before someone dies? Hashtag grandma's still kicking. I would say we're seeing more and more people pre-plan their funerals simply for the reason that people want things done the way that they want it. The best thing a person could probably do, short of talking to your local funeral home and doing formal planning, would be to write down what you want, at least the basics, whether it's cremation or burial or maybe a mix between the two. Write that down somewhere.
Yeah, usually in your 20s, well, you should write it down, but in your 20s, you're usually going to make some sort of rough, rudimentary will of, like, assets and then also wishes.
And make sure your loved ones have it. From Carly Star 82. Why are funerals so expensive? Feels like a scam. Usually when we're planning a funeral, there may be 3 subsections that a family has to pay for. The first one is professional services. That would include things like setting up the funeral and going to it and bringing a body from the place of death, maybe embalming the body or taking the body to the crematory. Another subsection would be merchandise. Things like a casket or an urn, maybe a burial vault. And then
yeah, but I feel like some of those cost so much money. And I know, bro, they got to be profiting off of it. I mean, that's what a funeral home is. Like, a funeral home is a business, right? They have profit margins. How much is an urn? I feel like they vary widely. $75 to $350. Not that bad. How much is a casket? $2,000 to $5,000. See, I mean, yo, put me in a cardboard box. $5 grand? $5 grand for a fucking casket.
The third section are what we call cash advanced items. So things like you're a gravedigger, your funeral lunch, flowers, newspaper obituaries, all the other odds and ends that are tangentially related to the funeral will get conglomerated into one big bill. So usually when a family receives, let's say, a $10,000 funeral bill, it will include part that goes to the funeral home, but a lot of it's going to be paid out to everybody else that participates to make the thing possible. Our next question is from SOS Fitness. Do funeral homes charge extra for plus-size coffins?
Yes.
The answer is yes. Being that there are more materials that go into a plus size or what we call an oversized casket or coffin means the price goes up. Here's a question from
that's not how it works with shoes, Mr. Victor. So why is it doing the same thing with caskets? Interesting. No, it's because usually, I think it's because the majority of dead bodies will fit in a casket unless you need a plus size casket. Whereas like shoes, everybody has a different shoe size. But I have a shoe, like if my shoe size is like 11.5, your shoe size is 5. Me and you are still going to fit in the same fucking coffin. But now you have a guy that's 6'6" and 430 pounds. That guy needs to go in a special coffin.
Tyranny 1. Is wearing black to funerals still a thing, or can I wear any neutral color? You can wear any color you want. I've had families where they want the funeral to be more of a celebration. I've had families come wearing all Hawaiian shirts, or all sports jerseys, or everybody wears purple because that's grandma's favorite color. Next up, we have a question from Saru Atik. How to write a eulogy? I'm not good with words. I actually had to give the eulogy at my best friend's funeral when he took his own life. And that's an extremely challenging thing. My goal with that was to talk about my friend's life, but then talk about kind of those universal values that we all share. So things like unconditional love and
yeah, you kind of want to relate back to the people that you're speaking, right? Like when I spoke at my grandpa's funeral, like I'm not gonna bring up my philosophical views, right? I'm not gonna air out on stage that I don't think he's in an afterlife. But what I said was along the lines of like praising him as a father figure in my life, and then relating back to the fact that his memory will live on within us, and I'll remember him in my own life until the day that I die. And then it's my time to be remembered, right? So it's like I'm still sharing my view, but something that's relatable to everyone regardless of what specific beliefs they have. And then it's just praising that person's life and, you know, showing that you know, are remembering them.
What he taught me about patience. Those are all universals that I think we
yeah, teaching is a big thing, like a lesson you've learned.
Can all understand, and those are really, really good topics for a eulogy. Here's a question from Return of the Goth. Is it a Southern thing to pull over out of respect for the dead for a funeral procession? Or do you all who are elsewhere do it too? It has always confused and irritated me. They're dead. I don't know them. I'm on my lunch break. Move it. It really depends on where.
You should pull over for a funeral proceeding of people. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm at a stoplight and they all got their flashing lights on and I could tell they're all a part of the same party, I'm going to wait for them. That's just respect. It doesn't matter if you don't know them because you're going to be in a similar situation as them. You're going to want them to wait for you, right? Like, I don't care. Like, I'll wait that 5 minutes.
Where you live in the country. Where I grew up in the state of Michigan, it was very customary when you saw a hearse go by, you pull over and let them through. Where I live now, that's not usually the case. In fact, I've been in trouble often enough for driving the hearse down the very middle of the road on the dotted yellow line to get people to pull over, only because I have a place to go too, and typically it's a little more time sensitive than your lunch break. Maybe instead of being irritated, you could think of it as a gift you could give to the family of your time. It's usually only a little bit.
I think it's a societal respect, you know? Even if you don't know, it's the same thing. You're basically saying I'm sorry for your loss silently by just having the common courtesy to fucking move out of the way, you know? Like this, they're all dealing with somebody that died. You don't know them, but like you're basically being like, oh, sorry, you know, let me move out of the way. Not make your day worse.
Why would you have a luncheon for a funeral anyway? Hashtag doesn't make any sense. There is something really nice about getting together after the fact when the work is done to just sit and relax and fill our bellies. I think Inside all of us, there is this certain caveman aspect. We bury our dead and we put them away for a time. And then we also gather together and eat and drink and make merry. And I found that having that opportunity to gather and to eat and to drink and to share is really, really valuable.
Yeah, bro. It's like the time you got to spend with everybody else, you know? I think that's like having the luncheon, having the stuff that's not sad after the sad funeral is nice because then you're able to share the time with the person that brought all of you together. Or it might even be the person that's the reason that you're alive, right? Like, that's one of the points that I made, like, in a eulogy. Like, if you're a descendant of somebody that died, one of the biggest things that you could always say that people just relate to is, like, hey, man, like, I wouldn't even be speaking at your funeral if you didn't exist. Like, obviously, my grandfather's not directly the reason that I'm alive, right? Comparable to my father and my mother. But, like, if he didn't exist, I wouldn't exist. Beat Ronaldo, win $1 million. We haven't watched a Mr. Beast video in fucking months. I don't know if this this can't just be about Ronaldo because I know the Costco guys are in this from TikTok. But I mean, I think he's kind of the main play here. Wasn't Mr. Beast just on Ronaldo's podcast? How much do you think that watch is? Probably fucking $1 million, dude.
If this subscriber can beat Ronaldo in a 1v1, I'm going to give him $1 million. In this video, you are going to see the greatest. Oh my gosh! The strongest and the fastest athletes on the
Bro's bringing back Tom Brady. Oh, he got speed in this shit.
entire planet compete against normal people, starting with Tom Brady.
Dude, they got Bryce Harper. They got Tom Brady. Yo, Tom Brady looks like a fucking kid now. What the hell? Is that just the edited image?
Ready to meet your opponent?
Let's go.
Right over here. High school football.
Bro, Tom Brady, yo, I'm not even trying to be like an ass when I say this. I feel like it looks like he lost like 60 pounds. I'm not making fun of him, dude. You know, if he's healthy, he's healthy. But I feel like it genuinely looks like he lost like 60 pounds.
High school football player Jake is your opponent. You're each gonna take turns throwing a football at these balloons. First to pop all four wins this $100 grand.
Okay, can we get a little more info on Jake here? Is he a JV player? Is he varsity? Is he a quarterback? I would assume so.
And because Tom's 7 Super Bowl rings prove he's the greatest quarterback of all time, his balloons are just a little bit smaller.
Debatable. Oh, debatable. Check the inflation on those footballs, Mr. Beast. Check the inflation. Check the inflation rates on those footballs, Jimmy.
Try to pop that first balloon.
His balls are feeling a little soft.
First 1v1 begins right now.
That was the easiest one.
Throw.
What if it didn't pop? They probably have something like a sensor.
All right, Tom, you're up.
All right, here we go.
Brick.
Oh, you got it. That happens so fast. Now it's 20 yards away. Oh my gosh! 2 for 2.
There we go.
Bro, he's making it look easy. Tom, he's your enemy. Stop fist bumping.
Good. I mean, I'm impressed.
20 yards, which for Tom should just be a routine.
Tom Brady really looks like a union carpenter man that smokes cigarettes. Like a dude with like rough hands that like just smokes cigs. So do you. Thank you, Bando.
Just be a routine.
Thank you, Bando. You're fucking washed! You're washed!
Bro, he actually missed. I blame the rain.
Wait, did you call that rain in?
Nope, but I did call in Jake's high school football team to cheer him on. How about
I feel like if anything, this is gonna make him more nervous.
be Brady?
I kind of wouldn't want them to bring the whole fucking school out for him to fucking throw a ball at a balloon. How much is he making on this? Are they all just getting $1 million if they win? Oh, he gets 100K. Oh, because it's easier to beat Tom Brady than Ronaldo. Oh, okay.
Jake! Oh!
Brick.
Oh!
Hey, good try.
Tom, surely you're not going to miss the second time.
I shouldn't.
That's why Cypress Bay didn't even make it to States.
Easy. All right, it's now tied up.
This one's a one. I know it. This one's a one.
Oh! Ah!
Good throw, Jake.
All right, I feel like I really want the kid to win, actually. This is going to be sad if Tom Brady just dusts him.
Good throw.
All right, Tom, you can start trying. Ooh. It's not looking good for our boy Jay. You really got to dig deep here, man. He hits one more, it's over.
I know.
That $100,000's got to go to charity. Do you guys?
How many of his classmates ask him for money if he wins? Half of the people in that crowd. Hey man, you got 100 I can borrow. Literally all of them. Dude, we came out to see you, bro. He came out to see you, man. You couldn't even give me like 100. You couldn't let me hold a five rack.
Oh. And it's Tom's throw. 50 yards.
That's a long way, Jimmy.
He's too long. That's disrespectful. You gonna take that? Not gonna lie, I thought Brady, the greatest quarterback to ever live, would breeze through this.
Oh my God, just the glaze, dude. Oh, you're the greatest quarterback that's ever lived.
But nailing a 50-yard dime for any level quarterback was not going to be easy.
Jake, that was a great throw.
You're not gonna get that.
Okay, my toxic trait here is that I genuinely believe I could do this in like 3 tries. And I'm not even good at football. But that's a big ass balloon, bro. Like, I feel, prove it. Bro, 50 yards. I feel like 50 yards, I don't know. I feel like I would nail that shit. And I'd be throwing a wobble ball too. That shit would not be a spiral. A 50-yard throw from me, that shit would be going the whole way. That shit would be going, just fucking falling over. He fucking nails the balloon, turns to the crowd. Overrated what? I could buy every house that you guys live in. I could buy every home, every car, every piece of clothing you own. I could own your families.
The biggest moment of your life. You hit that, you beat Tom Brady, you win $100,000 in front of your high school and 200 million people watching.
Come on, Jake. You got this.
All day.
I don't know. Let's look at the rule book here. Let's look at the rule book here. That hit the ground first. Does that count? That was a bouncer. I don't know. No, it should count. Because if it hits the balloon, that was the only rule. They trample Tom Brady. They kill him. Like it's Black Friday. And there's a flat screen TV, a Lenovo TV on sale, 35% off. They just run him over.
I'm beating Tom Brady, winning $100,000. We have so many more amazing athletes in this video, including
Noah Lyles,
the greatest football player to ever play the sport.
Was that Mr. Beast? Oh no, it's Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. But before that, let's go.
Noah Lyles, Bryce Harper, Bryson DeChambeau. He have speed.
See a normal human race the literal fastest man in the world. This is Noah Lyles, a triple.
That's also a YouTuber. Who is that guy?
Man in the world. This is Noah.
Okay, this is just unfair. That's the guy that was in David Dobrik's videos.
Lyles, a triple world champion and Olympic gold medalist, who is currently the fastest human on Earth. Nobody on the planet can beat.
Speed should run professionally. I think Speed, I saw the clip where Speed raced Noah Lyles and they almost tied in a 50. I think in 100, Noah would smoke him, but I think if Speed had genuine track training, I think he could go low-level pro. Not like, I don't think he would ever be like an Olympic medalist, but I think Speed could probably run like a 10-100. Could you have gone pro? Fuck no. Fuck no. Even if I never got fucking stress fractures and broke my foot and decided to run in college, I would have ran at a shitty D1 and maybe medaled in my conference, and that was it. I would have never gone pro. I probably, at best, would have ran like a high 14s, 110 hurdles. What's your 100? I didn't run the 1. I think if I ran a 1 right now, just raw, I think I'd run like an 11, like a low 11.
If Noah wins, I'll give the money to charity. If Jonah wins, I'll put it in his bank account. But Jonah has a negative 200 chance of beating.
Those shoes don't fit him. Or he is just, like, do you see how his feet are in? That's just unsafe. If he's going to be running into those track spikes with his feet inward.
Noah, which is why we're going to give him a handicap. This race is going to be 200 meters.
They put an industrial-sized fan behind him. That's why we have 15 fans that are going to be blowing him in the direction that he needs to go.
But Jonah, of course, I'll give you a head start for a price. You see, every 10 meters you shave off your total distance will cost you $10,000 of your prize money.
I still think he loses. I still think he loses if he gets down to like 10 grand. I'm so serious. I think you could give him 100 meters on Noah and he still loses. If I'm him, that's what I would do. I would just be like, I'm going to make 10 grand and give myself the best head start I could have. If he's running a 16-second, 17-second 100 meters, like if he's running, if he gets rid of all of the money and just races him, he still might lose. Right, because he could have a bad race if that's his average.
I actually think if you want a chance to win, you should probably do this. 40 grand is like a good chunk of change. You can buy a new car.
Okay. 60-meter head start, dude, is still not enough because Noah's going to cover the 60 meters in like 6 seconds.
40 it is. We're doing it.
Your official starting
7 seconds.
point will be right here, giving you a 60-meter head start and the chance to...
Yeah, no, he's getting smoked there. He needs to be like all the way at the end of the curve. If he's at the end of the curve at the start, I think you win.
Win $40,000.
I think he's gonna catch a cramp before we get to the end.
How do you do this?
Your feet go on the pads.
He definitely has
Bro, he's never been in starting blocks before. Just don't even use them.
about half a football field on me. This is gonna be closer than probably most people think.
Bro, no, it is not, dude. You're gonna pass him before the end of the bend.
Runners, are you ready? Let's see if Jonah can be...
Bro, this is not fair. This is so unfair. I think like I don't know. I think even me being there, I think I might lose. And I don't think I'm slow.
The fastest man on the planet for 40 grand. On your mark. Get set. And
Oh, hell no.
Oh, Jonah's up. Jonah's up.
It's over, dude. He's doing a brisk jog. Dude, we're gonna see him. We're gonna see Noah come in frame right now.
He's gonna get me.
Jonah, go! 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 Run! Run!
Oh my God.
It looks like Noah's jogging.
He's gonna get me, dog. He's coming. He's coming.
Go! Go!
He's gonna get me.
Go!
Bro, I know he can't be full sprinting right now because he's talking. Like, I wouldn't be able to speak if I was running as fast as I could. Where is Noah? Oh, shit. Oh, now it's over.
Oh, he's taunting him. He jogged through the...
Dude, he jogged. He jogged. Like, most of that.
Oh my God, that wasn't even close.
Oh my God.
I feel like, actually, dude, if you gave him another, like, 20 meters, he probably would have won.
Bro, it's like racing a cheetah. Throw me over your shoulder.
I can't.
Throw me over
Why
your
are you
shoulder.
so sweaty? Ew. Yo, he's on the ground.
Why are you so sweaty? Ew.
Noah won. He wants us to donate it to his charity. And by the way, we're bringing back Noah Lyles later in this video to race the fastest streamer on Earth.
Bro, they're gonna... Oh, no, this was the clip that I saw. Oh, my God. That was for this video?
I show speed. But for now, let's go hit baseball with Bryce Harper. For our next 1v1, we have arguably the greatest hitter on the entire...
Oh, my God. I know who's showing up now, chat. I'm gonna fucking freak out. Hold up.
Planet.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This is like the crossover episode with iCarly and Victorious or something. This is fucking insane.
Big Justice.
Boom! Boom! If the Rizzler's not in this, I'm gonna cry.
Has been terrorizing his little league. Yeah. And going up against Big Justice is one of the most lethal hitters baseball has ever seen. Holy.
Wait, this is not fair.
I'm ready. Bryce Harper's...
Wait, how are they actually gonna make this fair? How are they actually gonna make this fair for Big Justice? Like, how are they gonna fucking... What is the challenge?
Hall of Fame level batting power has allowed him to hit over 300 home runs, earning him 2 MVP
Oh, are they doing like a home run derby?
titles, 8 All-Star bids, and even a home...
Oh, they're gonna make him have to hit farther. How like Tom's balloons were smaller.
Run derby championship.
What's up, guys?
Which is why you guys are gonna be going head to
Or it'll be pitching faster.
head in a home run derby.
I'm doomed.
Nah, you got this. But
No, don't say the word doom. Don't say the word doom, Big Justice. Stop.
Half of Bryce Harper's size, which is why his fence is half the distance of Bryce Harper's.
Yeah, dude's got to hit 403-foot home runs.
Going down.
Let's go get him, big kid. And just like every other face-off in this video, if Big Justice wins, we're gonna wire him 100 grand. If Bryce Harper wins, we're gonna donate 100 grand to whatever charity he wants.
Oh, well then I kind of want Bryce Harper to win.
No, you both have.
Boo!
Think about the Pokemon cards.
Yeah, the Pokemon cards.
Big Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards. 100 grand? 100 grand? Fuck Pokemon cards, bro. What the fuck? I was gonna say that's gonna be a college fund. This motherfucker's making racks right now. He ain't gonna go to college.
I'm so scared.
Yes, 10 swings. Let's see how many home runs he hits. Oh,
go down.
That's more of a rainbow, I think.
Down.
No way. Yeah. 0 for 1. He's not perfect. Oh. Chandler, let's see you catch it, bro.
I ain't catching that.
It hit the wall. 100 grand on the line.
Oh my gosh.
That might be a home run right there, bro.
No.
Big Justice chunk 7 of the 10 balls. Bro, that would be so funny. Big Justice fucking lines up to the plate and fucking just straight whiffs every ball and then hits like 3 of them and they just foul into the stands.
Oh, no!
Oh, that is out of the park!
Bro, that was so cool.
Let's go, Bryce!
Oh, 2 for 6! It stayed in the Little League field.
You're so good, Bryce.
Wait, it's out of the stadium. I think they need to make
Out of the stadium. Grand Slam should count as 2.
bigger stadiums for Bryce.
You got this. Yes.
Oh, 3 for 8.
If he only hits 3.
You have a
Big Justice hits the ball and it just fucking nails Chandler straight in the face.
shot.
It just kills Nolan. He's just standing out there. It's just a fucking straight line drive.
Oh, that did not work.
Let's go hit the guitar.
Another home run.
I'm tired.
Let's see if he goes 5 for 10.
Yeah! I got this!
4 for 10.
Bro said I thought he was supposed to be good. Bro, it's a home run. It's not that easy to just straight hit home runs back to back. 4 out of 10 is not bad. But Big Justice just has to hit fucking 200 footers. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna hit like 7 home runs.
Big Justice might beat Bryce Harper. I can see it. Big Justice, between me and you.
Fire him up.
I'm secretly cheering for you.
Let's go!
You got this.
Yeah!
All right.
The only problem
The Boca Beach Boys in Boca Raton.
with that, he's not even wearing your number.
Wardrobe malfunction.
5 home runs. Big Justice is gonna bring the boom.
Oh my God, it's AJ! Oh my God, it's AJ! Oh my God. Oh my God, it's the whole Big Justice family. It's the whole Costco guys. Oh my God, it's the Costco family.
We need 5. Are you ready?
Come on, buddy.
Is that actually already out?
1 for 1. Do that 4 more times. 1 for 2.
Bro straight looks Bryce in the eyes. Fuck you. You fucking suck.
No.
Just missed it. Okay.
That's all right.
Come on, you got this.
Nah, you gotta give him constructive criticism. I'd be in the crowds like, come on, Big Justice. If you don't do this, the family's not gonna eat for a week. You better hit it.
Oh, that's the home run.
They gotta extend the fucking lines, dude. He's hitting it way out of here.
All right, let's go. Boom.
Let's go, baby. Come on. 3 more and he wins.
I believe in Big Justice.
You got this.
You're halfway there.
Yo, can we get a PED test here? I believe in Big Justice. The confidence is kind of overwhelming. Did we do a drug test before this challenge here?
3 for 5. 2 more and he wins.
You got this.
Oh.
Come on,
3
baby.
for 6.
Get it done. Come on.
What happens if they tie?
3 for 7.
Come on. You got this.
Is there anything you want to say to your son?
You
We
got
want to say
this.
Big Justice, bring the
Come on, baby.
Do you think they're going to fall off? Like, when do you think they're going to fall off? I mean, I don't want to, I'm not even trying to be, like, mean. I'm saying, like, if they don't change the content, eventually the whole, like, boom thing is going to be, like, you know, like, it's going to be, like, a dud. they could drag it for a while, like the low taper fade meme, but like, I don't know.
The boom!
Free that boom, baby!
Best moment of my life.
You have 2 swings left.
Oh, that's massive. You know what else is massive?
You hit one of these 2 over, you win. Come on, you
Low taper fade. I don't know how he screams. I don't know how he does that high pitch ass voice though.
got this.
Come on, baby, one more. Let's go right here. End it right here, baby.
Bang! That's it.
Keep going. That's the home run, baby. Let's go.
Now rush the mound, Big Justice. Kill the pitcher. Kill the pitcher.
Wait, he's running the bases. Keep going. You just beat Bryce Harper. Whoa! I did not know there was confetti there. That scared me. Did that scare you? No. Look at him. He's so happy.
Well, yeah, dude, he won $100,000.
Proud of you, dude.
That was
Pre-tax. Pre-tax. Pre-tax.
But just wait until you watch Cristiano Ronaldo 1v1 a random guy. But before that, let's see how an amateur golfer tees off against a professional.
Okay, I gotta say this. I don't know how they're gonna handicap Bryson DeChambeau, but if the average golfer beats him, this shit's rigged. This shit's the skill gap in golf is so high between really good golfers and like the average golfer fucking sucks comparable to like anyone that has put any amount of time into the actual fucking game. So I mean, it also depends how good the person is that they bring on. Like if this guy has like a 30 handicap, it's over.
Left is Bryce.
Like if he's as good as me, like I'm hitting fucking triple bogue on every hole. If it's a par 5, I'm hitting 8.
DeChambeau, 2-time major golf champion winner. And to my right is Aaron. And obviously, Bryson, I think it's fair to say, is a better golfer.
Yeah.
That's why your hole will be 50 times bigger than his hole.
All right.
There's $100 grand on the line. You win. I wire it in your bank account tomorrow. You win. I'll give it to any charity you want.
It's not tomorrow. It's actually, it's gonna be a 30-day period.
I can literally fit in this hole. The hole is 330 yards away. How many
Wow. So what is that? Par 4, par 5? Is that a par 5?
hits do you think it'll take to get your ball in the hole?
It's going to take Bryson... Dude, him having a bigger hole, pause, is not an advantage. It's an advantage in putting and maybe chipping, but Bryson's just going to outdrive the piss out of Aaron. Like, he's going to drive... If he's driving fucking 250, Bryson's driving 3.
4. You think 4?
Maybe. He's closing the gap.
3. Are you just going to try to yak it all the way over there first swing?
Yeah, just knock it in the hole. No.
Okay, are we getting mulligans here if he chunks it into the trees off rip or tops the ball? Because that's like 1 out of every 2 drives I have.
$100,000 on the line. Whenever you're ready. Oh.
All right, he's not a bad golfer.
Let's go, Bryson! Okay.
That's pretty dang good.
Can we get a handicap check on Aaron here?
Thanks, Bryson.
I'm actually really impressed right now that you didn't hit it on the water. Very impressed.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Hurry up. 1 hole.
He just holes it.
Oh, Bryson. All right. 1, just swing the club. One of the best golfers on the club. I don't even know where it went.
Wow.
Well, that might be like way over, dude. Wait,
That might have gone in the water, actually.
I'm impressed. The hole's that way, but the ball went that way. How would you rate your first?
Bro hit it in the water.
9 out of 10.
Not good.
All right, right here's your ball. We know because it's blue, and you can see he now has a straight shot for the hole.
If Bryson hit it in the water,
Oh my gosh.
I'm better than him.
Bryce, let's go find your ball. Just because Bryson can hit the ball further doesn't mean it's always a good thing. So before we let Aaron hit, let's see if Bryson will be penalized for his distance. All right, we're looking for his ball. We're getting close to the hole.
It should be up by the green.
Be up by the green, bro. That should bounce into the pond.
This is not looking good, folks.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Nope.
The ball went in the water. So when we place Bryson's ball back onto the golf course, that will count as his second stroke, which means he'll be hitting his 3rd stroke next.
Wow.
All right, Aaron, let's
I still don't really think it matters.
see what you can do. Technically speaking, he can hit it right now and hit $100 grand. This is the one. Oh!
Where'd I hit it?
Right at the hole.
All right, let's go.
This is crazy. No.
Right at the hole. It's on the car path.
No way. Oh, it's right next to your ball.
What? Are you kidding me?
What are the odds they're so close?
With his game and my game, it's crazy odds.
Wow.
That's a compliment, by the way.
Thank you.
That's a compliment. Okay.
First one today.
Yep.
This is a big swing, which is why while he's doing, oh, that's very high up.
There it is. There it is. Short of the green. Very short of the green. I can see it because it's blue.
Are you happy with that swing?
I just need just classic Bryson, just miss a putt, and I should be okay. Wow. Should be all right. Wow.
Daily Draw is a free-to-play game available on the Yahoo Sports app. Oh, that's a great swing. It's a phenomenal swing.
Oh, that's looking good. That's looking good. Oh, it's so close.
Whenever you're ready. If you took the shot he's about to take 100 times.
I'd make it 100.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your whole life led you to this moment. Will this putt win you 100 grand?
No. Bro, that was terrible. I mean, he's a better golfer than me, but holy shit. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Ripped it to the
got
side.
Caught on the grass. That might have been the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen.
I actually kind of feel a little bad.
Yeah. What happened, buddy?
I want to give the charity.
Clearly.
Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me?
You gotta make that, Bryson. You know what? I think you need some encouragement.
Well, if he makes this next, if he misses this next putt, he loses.
We're gonna bring in your wife.
Because he's like a foot from the hole.
Have you seen me?
Bring in your wife, bro. I'd be like, I would be like, don't bring in. That would be like me doing this shit and then being like, we're gonna bring Brooke over. I'd be like, this shit's just gonna make me more nervous.
Tell him it doesn't matter if he loses.
I can't do that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my heart's gonna explode.
If you lose this, I'm gonna divorce you.
I'm gonna try my best.
It bounces out. Oh my god.
He did! Massive!
He made it in 5.
Bryson! This will be clipped
If Bryson makes this.
all over Instagram if you missed. Okay.
All right, so what happens now?
Somehow you guys tied, so we're gonna take these balls. Aaron, you'll hit from there.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. That went farther.
All right, let's have some fun. For the tiebreaker, moment of truth.
Oh no!
Nolan, watch out.
Oh no!
That was a rocket.
It's in the water. My wife's laughing. I hear her. This hurts even more now.
It's in the water. Now he's dropping for 3.
He gave it a valiant effort, but let's finish the job.
It's over.
Oh, that's a great hit.
Oh, it's on the
right
green.
there. Aaron hit the ball in the water. We'll put his ball here. That is his swing. Back to the golf professional.
I need to finish this.
Wow, so they're actually making him play by base rules.
Okay. Oh,
jeez.
Oh, gosh. It rimmed out and came towards me.
You got a chance, bro. You got a chance.
Dude, I suck at golf.
I just can't shake this guy.
For $100,000. Oh, that looks good.
No, it's not.
There it goes, right over our heads. Oh.
I hate this game.
Is it in the water again?
If Bryson misses this, I have a chance.
Last swing.
Oh, it was a pleasure and an honor.
You want to know something that might cheer you up?
What's that?
How about the most popular person I've ever had in a video? But before we hang out with Ronaldo, we're going to head back to the racetrack. Because
you know what would cheer you up more? I'm meeting Ronaldo later. You're not.
I wanted to give someone else a shot at defeating Noah Lyles. And I had the perfect person in mind.
Why is Mr. Beast calling me right now, y'all?
Yo, Speed, look what I got right here.
Oh, Noah, race me. When you want to lose, man? I actually in my stream right now and drive it right now.
And I couldn't believe it, but Speed actually showed up to race Noah.
Oh, are you ready, man?
Every moment was made for me, buddy.
Hey, you know my name's Speed, right?
You gave yourself that name. That's so cute.
This time, Speed, arguably the fastest content creator on the planet, thinks he can beat the fastest man on the planet.
I'm about to take his title.
Didn't everybody at the Olympics say that too?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna steal it from you, man.
Noah, I really like you as a racer. You won the Olympics by .01 and lost the 2. You know, like you won the gold, but it wasn't like you didn't like smoke them. Like that's just corny. You know, just to be, yeah, that's like corny. Didn't everybody say that? Yeah, but you lost the 2.
If you win again, that's another $100,000 for your charity.
I think he plays up the full of himself card to gain like views to a degree. Like I don't think Noah's actually that cocky.
After the second step, you will lose all hope and you will want to stop the race. Do not stop this race.
My name's Speed, man. You about to really be in for a shock, bro.
I think right now Speed could probably run like a 10-5-1.
All right, this race is going to be 50 meters. And if Speed somehow wins, he'll officially become the fastest man on the planet. Gentlemen, you both ready?
Let's go.
Yeah, he got big ass calves. Speed's really got built legs.
Let's go. You know what? All right, let's go, baby.
On your mark. Set.
Oh, they're going. Oh, Speed's ahead. Speed's actually ahead.
Oh, he's got a chance. He might beat him.
See, yeah, now that's the problem. That's the problem, is this is a 50. Is this a 50 or is this a 1?
Oh my God, Speed! It's gonna be close. Oh my God!
Is that a 1? Did they race a 1? No, that was a 50.
That was so close. That was a top. That was a top. Let's watch the video. That was a
Well, and that's the problem, is like you could see that Speed's at the top of his acceleration, right? So in a 50, they're closer, whereas like he's just now picking up. So where if they ran a 1, Speed would slow down and he would just start pulling ahead.
That was a top. Let's watch the video. That was a top. I'm gonna go get my money.
He did almost lose though. That is crazy.
Just bringing you this ultra slow-mo camera. You guys want to see it?
I don't want to see it. Bro, that was a tie.
Then why is the tape on me?
Because you stinky, you sweating.
You sweating too.
What charity do you want me to donate this 100 grand to?
I'd love for Speed to have it, but the kids I'm working for need it more.
Oh my God! Now, before we go hang out with Ronaldo, in our final 1v1 matchup, I want to tell you that on December 19th, we are launching the greatest reality series ever made.
Oh my God, I forgot this was coming out, bro. When?
It's finally time to meet up with the biggest guest I have ever had on this channel, Cristiano Ronaldo.
For 1 million.
I don't want to be that guy. I'm going to piss people off when I say this. I think Cristiano Ronaldo's overhyped. I know he's a really good football player or soccer player, depending on what way you look at it. But, like, I don't know. I feel like he's, like, like, the glaze. Dude, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people that are more hype than him. It's just Ronaldo's so big because soccer or football is the biggest sport in the world. And so because he's one of the best players ever, he gets a lot of the hype. Individually, I think everybody knows Ronaldo, but Ronaldo's never like somebody. I've never met somebody that Ronaldo's their favorite athlete or Ronaldo's their favorite person outside of Speed. And even then, I feel like Speed just does it for the memes. I don't think Speed, I think if like you actually sat down with Speed and you're like, who's your favorite athlete? I don't think he would say Ronaldo. Like, I think he might now just because he's kind of committed to it. But, like, I don't know. He's like, Ronaldo is The Weeknd in music, right? Everybody knows him, but he's not usually anybody's favorite, right? Are there people that Ronaldo's their favorite or The Weeknd's their favorite? Yes. But it's like he's just very known.
Khalid is going to be going head-to-head
against the ultimate football phenomenon, Cristiano Ronaldo.
The thing standing between you and this $1 million in your bank account is Ronaldo.
I put my lucky shirt with Mr. Beast.
Oh!
He's like my #1 fan.
He's your #1 fan?
I'm his #1 fan.
You're stuttering. You're nervous. Bro, lock in. This is a lot of money. The rules of this contest are simple. Both of you will be taking shots at the targets on the goal. First to hit 3 targets wins. And if
This kid's getting smoked. This kid's getting smoked.
Khalid can somehow beat Ronaldo, I'm going to give him $1 million.
Can I just take it with me?
No, you gotta beat him first. What are the odds you think you beat Ronaldo?
Honestly, I think it's a 50-50.
Do you agree with that?
I like him, be confident.
I mean, I don't know. It's not like they're not playing a soccer game, so his odds of winning are a lot higher. Because it's like doing the crossbar challenge almost. It's just a lot of it's chance. I would still say it's probably like 70-30, 80-20.
Whenever you're ready, it is on.
If he's a good soccer player, then maybe 70-30.
You.
100 million people watching.
He has 644 million Instagram followers. No way. Ronaldo has 644 million Instagram followers. Wait, dude. So like, how many out of the 8 billion people in the world, how many people do you think know Ronaldo? Probably half of the world. Wow. Okay, yeah, that is putting it into perspective. Yeah, but I don't know. The point I was trying to make was that I feel like everybody knows him, but he's not that many people's favorite. But if like 4 billion people know who Ronaldo is, then he has to be not most, but a lot of them. He has to be a billion people have to have Ronaldo as their favorite athlete. Wow. I'd say he's one of the most famous people. Oh, dude, definitely. Is there anybody that has more social media followers than Ronaldo? Maybe like a musician.
Oh! All right, no targets hit. Ronaldo, it's your turn.
Okay, let's go.
Selena Gomez? No.
They both missed! They both missed!
I think that was probably the only blessing you're gonna get this whole video. This may be your last chance to get ahead.
There it is. Good. Yes! Did they remove the target?
Excuse me, Ronaldo. You are currently beating Ronaldo.
Wow. But you need two more.
Oh my gosh.
This is a lot. No, this is not a lot. You have to win.
Wow. All right, let's see why you're the GOAT.
This motherfucker's thrown on purpose. This motherfucker's thrown on purpose. I see it. I see it in his eyes. Yeah, he's given the win.
You can become a millionaire.
It's actually Selena Gomez. How does Selena Gomez have the most followers? How many followers does Selena Gomez have? Selena Gomez has 423 million Instagram followers. What? What else did she do that made her famous? I just remember her from Wizards of Waverly Place. Yeah, music. But, like, does she still make music?
Oh, so close! All right.
Damn, I think we need an instant replay. Does he have to knock it over, or does it just have to hit it?
Now Ronaldo has a chance to tie it up. Let's see if he hits it.
If he misses a shit, I swear to God. Okay. What?
Khalid, you're not giving another one, bro. Khalid, with this ball, you're gonna
hit?
Yes.
You just blessed that ball?
I believe in you.
I think Ronaldo wants me to lose $1 million. All right, let's see it, Khalid.
How much money does Ronaldo have? Didn't he sign like $1 billion contract to play for United Arab Emirates team?
As unbelievable as this seems, Khalid is now up by 2, which means the only way Ronaldo can now win is by hitting all 3 targets before Khalid hits 1. You think you can hit the next 3 in a row?
Honest? No.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm not confident.
This could be the start of the biggest comeback in history.
Oh my! Bro, is he about to hit 0?
No, this might be it. This literally might be it.
Oh my God.
Khalid, this is your chance to win
Bro, he's
$1
about to
million
win.
and change your life forever.
Khalid, let's go. Good luck.
Thank you.
Give him space. Come on, Khalid.
I don't know. Do you think he threw? Do you think he threw? I'm just imagining like somebody. I understand he's like 39 now, and it's also like a standing kick. But I feel like if you've been doing it that long, your ball placement has to be so good that like hockey players, where it's like wherever they want the ball to go, it's going. And then it's just a strategy game.
I'm so proud of you.
I don't want to say the one thing. I'm not trying to like be like, oh, a Mr. Beast stage video. I think if Ronaldo threw, it was from his own volition, right? I don't think Mr. Beast told him to throw. I think Mr. Beast was like, actually try. I think if he threw on purpose, on his own will.
Hey, my friend.
Here is $1 million! Hey, Ronaldo, can you tell him to subscribe?
Yes. All the guys who follow Cristiano, they have to subscribe.
Oh,
Mr. Beast.
That's not what I said, but I'll take it in the video.
Oh my God, dude. This probably took so much money to fucking make.
I gathered 1,000 contestants to compete for $5 million.
One person wins 5 mil.
The biggest cash prize in entertainment.
That's wild. Dude, that's huge. That's like family retirement money. 5 mil? That's not even one. Like 1 mil helps you out. 5 mil? Bro, that's like you could have a wife and 5 kids, and now you like all are good if you invest that. No cash prize. 5 mil is nuts, bro. Well, what's also crazy is you get half of that. Love how all the pros were kind to their opponents. True sportsmanship. Yeah, that was a good video, dude. I enjoyed that. That only took an hour. All right, lock in, chat. Lock in. Starting out the unbanned stream, we have a chatter named Gigglefart69 says, VR when? A bajillion times. I remember banning this guy. 145 chats asking me to play VR or start a podcast. Always watch the VODs due to the time zones. I can tell. When are you going to play VR? Again, it's been so long. Been B-I-N. Fuck VR. VR games are so... Number one, I was just a question. If I don't spam, you won't see it. Yeah, that doesn't mean that you get the right to spam, though. That's the point. Is like, there's a bunch of people typing in chat. I'm not going to see every single message. If everyone typed like you were typing, then my chat would just be horrible. Horrible. It would just be waves of stupid questions. I'm banning you. But VR is ass because every VR game is just a PC game that they go, oh, this would be good to have in VR. And then they badly optimize it instead of just making good VR games. And then the only good VR games are fucking fighting games. Why don't we make some actual good VR stuff? Not just the same mage magic fighting games where I pick up an axe and bludgeon somebody. Like, come on, man. The FNAF VR was good. FNAF VR was good. There's been a few VR games. Shaven stuff was good. There's a few funny VR games where it's like, oh, I'm going to be a barber, right? And stuff like that. But a lot of VR games are just so just boring. It could be a PC game that takes 2 hours to play. In VR, it'll take you 10 because of how long it takes to be able to move through stuff and like, just grab a gun or fucking open a door. Next. 160 has another spam. Joe, apparently TikTok is back. Joe, apparently TikTok's back. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. This was yesterday. So many motherfuckers typing this shit, but this guy was spamming it. Is this their only... This is the only day they've been in stream, too. Oh, this is definitely somebody that followed me because of the TikTok ban and just went, oh, no. I need to follow all the creators elsewhere. First chat, Joe, do a Chinese accent. Yeah, that'll go off well. They timed him out a bunch. He still just got banned. They timed him out for 10 minutes 3 times. And every time he just came back and kept spamming TikTok's back. We know. I will stop spamming. No. I'm so definitive that I saw Trump yesterday. I know he got inaugurated today. I'm so convinced that they did that as a publicity stunt to favor him. And also, they're going to extend it 90 days. The app still might get banned. And then he could say, well, I tried. And then there's nothing on him. It's just like, well, he gave it his all. And then it still got banned. Because it's still not in the App Store. Marvel Snap is still banned. I'm pretty sure CapCut's still banned. Lemonade, like every app that got banned is still not there and not on the App Store. It's just TikTok's usable. If you were somebody that deleted TikTok post-ban, you can't re-download it. It's still not in the App Store. It's just the service is not banned from being in use. And so he gave it an extension. Marvel Snap? Yeah, dude. They fucking banned Marvel Snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Snap. Why? Oh, because it's Chinese spyware, chat. Oh, when you place down your Ant-Man card on the board, China's basically just absorbing personal information about your favorite heroes. I did an ad for Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap's a great fucking game. Fuck them for banning that. I also saw the CEO of TikTok, Shou Chu, no longer has the CEO of TikTok in his bio. I'm telling you, Alien Lizard Man, Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Mutterberg is buying that bitch. If he buys that app, I'm uninstalling it. if Mark Zuckerberg owns Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, holy fucking shit, every piece of information we ever absorb is going to be altered. Because that if one guy has mass control over 3 different mass social medias, that is terrifying. Not even just like, oh, Elon owning Twitter and letting it be a shit fest. Like, that's what Twitter is, right? Well, Elon ran Twitter into the ground. Yeah, but it's also just like an app where you literally everything's allowed for some reason. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, next chatter here, Apex Logan, adding another streamer, just shitting on them, going into their chat, saying they're a pussy, harassing another streamer during a Twitch Rivals event. I have chatters that do this. We ban them. Shouldn't have said those things or repeated them after Joe told chat not to. It made me look like a bad, made Joe look like a bad streamer, and chatters say this about other streamers. It's not even that, man. It's just like, if I'm in a competitive event against other streamers, yes, I'm gonna talk shit. But that doesn't mean you, like, take it a step further and then go into, like, infiltrate their chat like we're in fucking World War II and fucking harass them. Like, dude, this is my first offense. Hope I can rejoin Joe's chat. Like, bro, you ain't gotta call him a fucking loser. I don't know, man. It ain't that bad. They didn't say you went into his chat because there's no mod comments here, so he was just adding them. You just really can't do that, man. Like, you really, like, just don't be harassing other streamers, bro. Please. Like, even if you're just like, oh, dude, you're a pussy. It's just like, you don't need to do that. Okay, 9-month sub here. You were doing a roulette poll on red or green for chat, and when you said green, it made me think of that Peter Griffin green blank meme, and I typed it not knowing what it meant. I looked it up, and I got banned, and I genuinely did not know. Okay, I don't think he's lying, because I also didn't know what this meant. When this came out, I did not know what it means. What does it mean? The N is the N word in it. I'll unban. And seeing they're a 9-month chatter, I feel like they wouldn't just randomly, you know, type the N word in chat. Butter knives. They could use butter knives to cut shit. Joe, you're not funny. And then I ban them. Wrong version of your as well. Just saying I'm not funny. It's been a year since I've been banned. Oh my God, has it been a year? Oh my God, it's been like a year. They just said I'm not funny and I banned him. That's actually kind of fucking hilarious. That should have been a timeout. But hey, you know, if you're going to come into my stream and you say you're not funny, well, then you don't need to fucking watch my shit. I'll unban. That was a little too far. Can I say that? I mean, like, I just don't know TOS, and I'm not trying to have Dan Clancy ban me. But, like, yeah, bro, come on. I got a ban for that. I got a ban for that. I got a ban for that. Because then it's going to promote people doing it, and no. Bro, see, that's just fucking racist. That is so racist. Oh my God. Said this to one of the chatters in the Techie Moonlight Dread. What is Techie Moonlight Dread? Oh my God. You're a snack yourself, Riz. Drip. For free. Bro's built like Dumbledore. Sex. Do you guys just type like the words that come into your brain? Whenever we go through some unbans, there's just random chats that hold no like value to the previous or future chat. They're just like random shit. Sometimes, yeah, but so you just like think of a word in your brain and just go, I'm gonna type that. Plums. Why was the first word that came into your head plums? Fart. Anyways, I was being extremely unserious and messing around. I'm sorry if this is offensive or inappropriate. If you don't want to ban me, that's fine. Still tune into their streams. Oh, they said that to Brooke? Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. If you said that to me, would have been an unban. To my girlfriend, though? Nope. Next! Love you, Joe. Please be my boyfriend. I'm sorry. So only 2 chats. I'm going to ban that. Please play GTA. Please play GTA. Bro said Jinxie. Please play GTA. Forgot to remove the copy and paste in another streamer's chat. Jesus, dude. Pan into fucking streamers this guy watches. Jinxie, Joe, okay, so, oh, sorry. Joe, play GTA. Because I want to follow him. Please unban me. You can still follow me if you're banned. You just can't sub. I think. I don't know. I'm going to go no. Back shots? Type that when watching a video about a 3-year-old being beaten to death. I know that you guys are logical people, so why would I sub to Joe if I was trying to be a disturbance to chat? I promise my comment was immature. I truly didn't mean to cause a disturbance. I know you didn't mean to cause a disturbance, bro. You can't say that, bro. A kid died, got beaten to death, and you type fucking back shots, bro. Stop. Joe is a bitch and a pussy. Bitch, Joe. Ban. Please, it's been a year or two. I forgot. It actually has been a year and 2 days. I'll unban you. You guys got to chill out with this shit. I mean, first it's Pizza Head, right? And then now it's actually getting into, like, genuine shit. Mods, please, I don't know what I did. Am I offended by this? No, right? But come on, man, you can't be typing that in chat. I banned the other guy, so I can't unban this guy. JSMP is so boring, bruh. Joe Bartolozzi ban late. Might be Joey, I just don't like Minecraft. Why you gotta get all mad and angry about an opinion? Like, damn, chill. Please unban me. I love your streams. Bro, I banned you. L alcoholic. Jesus Christ, dude. What was I even doing then? If you think it's boring, just leave the stream. You don't got to say. Exactly. Like, you could ask me to switch in a respectful manner or something, but you just came in, said I was late, and then bitched about being bored. Why would I not time you out or ban you? You're just actually, like, complaining. It's like... It's not okay. Yeah, maybe I got a little mad or angry, but I mainly was just like, dude, it's just disrespectful. It's just fucking annoying. Like, some people do like watching the Minecraft streams. I'll unban. I mean, you just can't be typing that, bro. Okay, somebody told me to kill myself. I will not say that again. Apologize for my actions. I'm gonna go with no. How far do you squirt? How far do you squirt? Make a joy. Make a joy. Make a joy. I'm a nerd, and I read at the college level, even though I'm in 6th grade. Are you proud? Nobody seems to care and says I should get bitches instead! Exclamation point, sad face. Well, you're too young to use Twitch, so I permabanned you. Or Scully permabanned you. Coupled with the fact that, bro, what? Why do I have to be proud of you for that? I mean, that's good, but, oh, okay. I understand why you gotta ban me for a short period. I would like to appeal. Dude, you're just too young to use Twitch. Too young to use Twitch, dog. You gotta get banned. You gotta get banned there. Oh, he said he was 13. Oh, shit. Mods. I don't know. That's up to the mods thing. You're 13 in 6th grade. Whatever. Mods, unban him. If that's true. Joe doing that voice is making me horny. Hey, could I be unbanned? The comment I made about a joke about Joe doing the anime girl voice in the previous chat about the game sucking was because he was playing a horror game, House Anomaly game that was impossible to beat. I'm guessing you were doing the Klaus voice. I was definitely not doing the Klaus voice. That was the voice that he said was me. No way it was the Klaus voice. Oh, what seems to be the problem here? I don't know if I unban this guy. Mods, do a poll on that. People are saying yes to unban this guy. Okay, you can't be typing that shit in chat, bro. I should probably be leaving them messages. Your streams are so boring. This stream is so boring. This stream's boring as fuck. You're ass at Fortnite. Fortnite is terrible. Play something different. You're so bad at the game, it's making me not want to watch. 1v1 me, pussy. You're the worst players I've ever seen. This sucks. Play something different. Bro, come on. I was just watching the VODs for so long, and I come back to be banned. Please unban me. I won't say anything wrong, or that will make Joe mad. Dude, all your chats are terrible. But this was almost 2 years ago. Yeah, this was a long time ago. I'll unban. When they were banned that long ago, bro, motherfuckers be different people at that point. General Zod, you mad funny. Please don't answer the door tonight. Oh my god. General Zod ban. I apologize to Zod. It was a joke. I swear I'm not a murderer. Nah, but for real, it's my beef for being weird. I guess I'm used to other mod rules in different chats. There's other mods that let you type that to them. I'll try not to say weird shit again. If I do, then fair enough, you can ban me. This is up to General Zod. You told General Zod that you insinuated that you were gonna kill him. So I think that's probably gonna be a General Zod choice if General Zod is here. We'll skip that and then they'll decide. Next. Okay. Joe, can you give me a foot job? I was high off of like 5 blunts, and this was the funniest shit ever. You know why it wasn't funny is because you didn't. If you had said, could you give me a Denny's maple syrup FJ, that would have been funny. But you just said that. So it's not nearly as funny. Don't type that. Don't type that. Unban. I'm being too lenient today. Imagine killing yourself. God loves you. Said imagine killing yourself to a suicide chatter. I think if this was standalone, it would have been... It's still, like, you know, disrespectful in, like, you know, oh, imagine killing yourself. But I think the follow-up, I think, lightens this slightly. If that makes sense. Where it's like, we were probably talking about something suicidal, and they said that kind of as, like, in disbelief versus being rude or trying to be funny. I don't know. What are their other chats? A bunch of dumbass mango spam, Roblox, L chatter, Squid Games, and then sub prize emotes. Y'all really just type random shit. Like, actually random shit. Kind of a brain rot chatter all around. I think I might... Dude, I just unbanned the guy that was mentioning, like, foot jobs. Am I really gonna ban this guy and I'm not gonna unban the other dude? Like, that's the point that I'm having is I kind of set a bar for the unban stream when if I'm banning people that did something that is kind of relatably not as bad, it kind of fudges the system a little bit. So I think I kind of need to unban this guy. Suicide is the answer. Yeah, no. He just wants attention. Do it. Yeah, you're a pussy. Unban me. I was acting stupid. I'm sorry. Dude, no. You can't be telling people to kill themselves, man. What the fuck? There are a lot of people in my chat that will do that for attention. And that's a whole different story where it's like, hey, they're just, you know, using, like, fake suicidal chats as a means for me to read them and interact with them. But even in that scenario, the response isn't do it, whether they're serious or not. So I gotta go ban, man. Beer, 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 beer. Joe is so drunk right now. How drunk are you? How are you playing the old Fortnite? Joe needs some bitches. I don't think this is that bad. Joe Bart hits the cart while playing old Fortnite. Shit gets wicked. Y'all are brain rot. Can I get modded, please? I won't be... See, now, it's kind of odd that you would ask for mod in the same message as saying that. So, no. Can I get a ban? I wanted to watch you more. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I want to sub. Sorry for being banned. And I want to please be unbanned and enjoy the streams. I gotta go ban, brother. Imagine going to China like everyone's your twin. That's very racist. I'm sorry for trying to be funny, and I now realize that was stupid and immature. Actually, also fairly likely wrong on relatability as well, since China has had a one-child rule in place for so long that the odds of people being related wouldn't they be even less likely just due to the sheer amount of people? Like, you're just being genuinely racist by saying they look alike, which is just not true as well. Hey, Joe, you're my poopy goopy, my droopy whoopy, stinky little girl. Bro, I swear to God, my friends bet me $20 to try and get banned in 15 minutes. My bad, though, Joe. I just want to join chat again. I don't know, man. This is weird. And seeing that this is a fucking new account that you just tried to get banned on, I'm assuming you have an alt in here, and so I'm just going to deny that. Smash, YouTube, hello, future me, hello, future me. Said that to a backyard baseball character. This game is buns. This game's boring. Trash game. Your stream sucks. Was not me. Was my brother. Well, now you and your brother's account is banned. Is it gay for liking men? Surely not. I'm gay, Joe. Fuck me, please. Oh my god. Oil me up, penis, spit it. I love Joe Daddy. Hey, mods, I really appreciate it on band. Sorry for being annoying. Bro, it's just like a multi-day thing. What the fuck is happening right now? Can I could be a new and better mod. Y'all are fucking ass mods. I low diff y'all so easy. Hey, mods, I'm sorry for being rude. I've realized I've been acting rude. I'm sorry for that. I really hope that I can get unbanned. I don't like making side accounts either. I just want my main account open, so please unban me, and I will stop doing whatever you guys do not like again. Well, dude, you just started shitting on the mods. An all caps chatter as well. There's a lot of chatters that love just only typing in caps lock. Yummy in my tummy tummy. In my tummy yummy. Violently sharts in my pants till my ass starts bleeding casually. No. Gooning to this, Joe. Haha. Play something else. This is boring. Joe, this is boring. Low taper fade. Can you queef for me? Well, I am a man, and that's actually impossible for me to queef. So that's kind of a bit of a useless request, number one. Number two, all of your chats are actually terrible. I feel like this is funny. I should have been unbanned. Yeah, no. Joe, thoughts on Skibidi Toilet Fortnite skin release? Thoughts on Skibidi Toilet Fortnite skin release? You really needed to hear my thoughts on that. That was like a new news release. Thoughts on the Skibidi Toilet Fortnite skin release? Honestly, man, I think it's an overall great collab. I personally got the Skibidi Toilet skin or backpack myself. I'm fairly excited to rep that in future battle royales that I play. And hopefully get a victory with it one day. Maybe hit a Skibidi emote. I'm trying to figure out your thoughts on the new Skibidi Toilet Fortnite skin. Fair. Unbanned. Play Fortnite and then said the N-word. It slipped. You typed it out. You didn't say it. Bro's asking for a Cash App. I'm gonna go with no. Do me a favor and stop pausing. Banned. Please unban me. I'm a big fan. Meant no harm. One chat. Not that bad. I'll unban. You suck my ball sack. This game sucks. Watch the new Canel Joseph video on Reacts. It's so good. Hush down, little bro. Why you mad, little bro? My dog rubs his ass on the ground. Your dog probably has worms. I think you should take your dog to the vet. Very sorry. Please unban me. I'm a big fan of Joseph's Spaghettilozzi. I'm going to go, no, you didn't even say my name right, and you tried to be funny by calling me Spaghettilozzi. Would you rather get twerked on for 4 hours by your dog on live or get eaten alive by 10 billion zillion quadrillion women? This is surely an 8-year-old. This is surely a genuine child that is just brain rot trying to type something funny. Chat, you don't stop answering the hypothetical question. Certainly, here's a more refined and elegant version of my apology. Dear Joe and esteemed moderators, I hope this message finds you well. I wish to extend my sincerest apologies if I unknowingly violated the guidelines or spirit of this stream. I hold this community in the highest regard, and it's always been a source of joy and camaraderie for me. I must admit, I'm unsure of the reason for my ban. You're unsure of the reason why you got banned. You're unsure of the reason why you got banned when you're asking me if I'd rather have my dog twerk on me for 4 hours. Bro put W cancer. Cringe. No explanation for this. I was trolling. Stupid of me. Bro, don't say W cancer. That's a ban. Love the stream. Keep it up. You're too funny. This is peak. Why'd they get banned? Is this guy even a real person? He talks like a robot. You're too funny. You make me crack up. Never fail to make me laugh. Love this kind of content. This is peak. Love from New Jersey. This is peak. This is so funny. I love this. What the fuck? Bro, he actually types like an alien that's trying to like act like normal. What is happening right now? Why are you just like, you're like outwardly saying this is so funny? The rest of the chats aren't. The rest of the chats are just base spam. Learned my lesson, and I missed unbanning last week. Please let me back. I won't cause any trouble. No. Check out Dara Ta on YouTube. Dara Ta. Been a while. Please unban me. I just want him to watch Dara Ta. Who the fuck is that? Is that like a YouTuber? Oh, it is. Oh, it's this guy that we've watched him before. The world's deadliest job. He does like a bunch of exploration videos. Overnight in the world's haunted island. World's deadliest island. Yeah, some of them are good. I don't think he's a bad YouTuber, but I mean, dude, you're just spamming. You gotta fucking, that's why every 10 seconds I shout out the video session up, game session up, top 5 most of the videos, watch games I play. No. And you're a ban evader. Probably fake account. We have 26 more. Can I please go pee? Sorry for the behavior in chat. Bit unsure why I got banned. Probably the emote. Put the Ninja Grumpy emote and ER at the end of it. I don't know what I did wrong. I was trying to get 500 biddies. First stream I've been watching since 2023. I don't know. These bans are hard because my mods see accounts that are flagged as ban evaders, which is basically when you make an account, it gets banned, you make another account, it recognizes that, like, you're the same person. And so it auto-flags that account, and I can't see what you typed, but you were clearly banned, so I just auto-default to ban. How does that work? It reads your IP. If you're on your phone or just in the same household and you make an account and then you get banned and you make another account, it knows that you're in the same spot, and so it's saying that this is the same person. A VPN could bypass it. I don't know. But if you're really getting banned in a chat and then making a VPN to then have an account that doesn't read as a ban evader, that's really obsessive. There are ban evaders that are in my account, that are in my chat that aren't banned. Like some of you, like Bando's a ban evader. Bando's a ban evader. Bando has another account and he's a suspicious monitored user that is allowed in my chat. We don't definitively always ban evaders, but it's like if they're a clearly shitty chatter, then they just get perma-banned. Anna Roz says, kill yourself. In GTA, though, chat. Not in real life. He wants me to kill myself in GTA. Mission successful. I got banned. I'm definitely not Zeusy. I know you're not Zeusy. Are you trying to be a dumb ass? Are you trying to be a dumb idiot right now? And you're trying to convince me that this is Zeusy's alt and that you're going to say I'm definitely not Zeusy to try and convince me that you're my actual friend that's telling me to kill myself as an alt account in my Twitch chat? This is boring as hell. I'm going to take a dirt nap. That means they're going to die. This is boring. They're going to die. I said these things a while ago. I understand I was spamming long enough to be on, I should be unbanned. Missed chatting in Joe's stream. I mean, it was a year ago, basically. He just keeps using the word dirt nap, which my chatters did use a lot around a year ago. Whatever. I'll unban. Can you accept my friend request on Roblox? No. First chat I said was, can you buy me a PC? I don't know why I said that. Second chat is, Joe, wasn't this scheduled? I can't believe I missed 4 hours of stream. This is a genuine question. Third, fourth, fifth, genuine questions. Off topic but curious. Asked you to go on Roblox, accept my friend request while watching a video. I'm sorry, please unban me. Dude, they went in detail about that. I'll unban you. Bro said, I'm not racist anymore. Don't ban me. And then they said the N-word. Fuck, 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 fuck. You suck. Can I get a free sub? Why did I ban? I don't know. Probably because they were asking for subs and spamming. But I would say this should be just a timeout, not a ban. I want to let you know that I watch all your streams. Love all of them. You make my day every single day. Thank you. Wow. See, this is like, it's so weird because this is just like turbo spam and it's like really annoying, but the message isn't annoying, so it's hard. I'll unban you, but like, please stop spam. You like, I appreciate the nice message, but like, I don't want you, just because you're typing something nice doesn't mean like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking copy and paste this 45 times till I see it. Joe Bart Rule 34, classic chat. Classic chat. Classic chat. Low taper fade. I know I did a stupid learn my message. Oh, spelled out the N-word hard R. Oh, shit. I was about to unban. If my schlong stops working, I use clips of you to get it hard again. Love that, brother. That's going to be a ban. Joe, you are racist. Kai Cenat is dead. Kai Cenat's dead. Okay, so just saying... Yeah, no, we just got some weird chats here. Saw more stuff than this. You don't need to ban me. So weird. Then you ban me for no reason. I saw more stuff than this, and you don't ban the people being so weird. Then you ban me for no reason. Well, you're spreading misinformation, and then you're also calling me racist and just being annoying. And then you complain in the unban request. Nah, I don't know, man. Wow. Oh, he hates black people on opposite day. Oh, I see. I swear my grandma came into the room and typed that, bro. Please unban me, bro. Please. My brother had my phone. Deny. The last 11. Roblox is gay as fuck. Why are we on Roblox? Play Subnautica. Chat ruined it. You can play Sub 2 with Zeusy. I probably actually will play Subnautica 2 when that drops. But no, I'm going to ban you. Give me a Blumpkin. Good thing Joe's an alpha. Unban me if you're a Sigma. Isn't a Blumpkin when you're sitting on the toilet? Or is that the one where, like, they freeze poop? Yeah, when you give a blowjob on the toilet taking a shit. Who came up with that? Deny. Ban your mods, ban your mods. Switch to reacts now, bitch-ass boy. Watch tomorrow's teaching. Spam annoying as shit. They timed me out for no reason. 90% of bros' messages just spam. Yeah, this is just annoying. I just called out your power-hungry mods because they blocked me for no reason. As you can see, I've given lots of money and been watching since 2021, and I would love to be unbanned. Dog, you're repping the 100-bit badge. You're repping the $1 badge, right? Number one. Number two, they're not power-hungry. You spammed the same thing fucking 50 times, and they could have timed you out for an hour. Scully Fu timed you out for 10 minutes. And then you gave me 300 bits and said, your bots timed me out for no reason. Make me mad. I'm not corrupted like them. Bro, they're not corrupted. Oh my God. Like, dude, I appreciate the bits. Like, don't get... Oh my God. And what is with fucking Twitch right now? Don't get me wrong. Like, I appreciate the bits, man. But, like, you can't just be fucking spamming my chat and be like, oh, I gave you money, so I'm better than everybody. You've given me fucking $6 in the entirety of the time watching me since 2021. Oh, this is a new account. I don't know. Either way, man, like, I don't have to, like, unban you because you've given me money. And then on top of that, like, dude, you're just fucking spamming. And then you're a dick to my mods who, like, make chat great, dude. I understand my mods fuck up time to time. And, you know, they might mess up a prediction or ban somebody wrongfully or something. But at the end of the day, man, like, if my mods weren't here, my stream's chat would be so brain rot, I'd have to put that bitch in emote only, like, consistently the entire stream. It is, like, they make chat great, right? At the end of the day, like, you could be mad at them, but, like, they're trying their fucking best, man. They're just also viewers that want chat to have a good experience. Well, wouldn't that, if he's asking for consent to not have consent, those are two conflicting things. Are they not? That's like a very weird question. Genuine question, what is the most delicious colors? He got what he asked for. He said ban me for no reason. The most delicious color? Red. Red. Red things always taste good. Red things always taste good. Red candy, red fruit, red meat. Red's a good choice. I think blue or purple. More purple. I don't know. Why am I even talking about this right now? This is such a dumb conversation. I'm a simple human, stupid, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, you asked to get banned, I'll unban you, bro. You didn't really do anything wrong. Bro said add me on IG. Oh, hell no. All right. Chat, I gotta piss real quick, then we're gonna hop in. This is the plan now. We're gonna hop into the Minecraft SMP for a little bit. 15 tricky riddles that'll drive you insane. I don't want to watch this, but my chat requested me to do another riddle video because it's never the answer that you would think it is. Stupid. Always a dumb bright side video. These are some riddles that'll make your mind boggle. This'll make you use your brain capacity to see how smart you really are.
15 tricky.
My God. It's always this idiot. It's always this jack animation.
You know, like I need help.
What?
So,
is this a call for help? Is the voice actor for Brightside being held hostage?
let me ask you, do you have common sense?
Yes.
If the answer is yes, we're sure that after answering these questions, you'll seriously doubt that. Let's see whether you'll be able to pass this tricky challenge. Question number 1.
It's never the right answer, chat. I want you to know before we go into this, it's never the right answer. Whatever the right answer seems to be, it's not. It's gonna be some stupid he's gonna pull out of his hat.
A rooster laid an egg on top of the barn roof. Which way did it roll? Try to guess in 10 seconds.
A rooster laid an egg on top of the barn. Which way did it roll? Down. Down. It's not, you're going to say left or right. He's going to go, oh, it rolled down. Roosters don't lay eggs. Oh my God. Is that it?
Do you have your answer ready? It doesn't matter which way you chose because you're wrong. Why? Roosters just don't lay eggs.
Oh,
Props
you really
to you
got me.
if you were attentive enough to get this one. Question number 2. Let's go a little easier and test your history knowledge.
I'm going to go to history.
What was the U.S. president's name in 1996?
Bill Clinton. President. 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 President.
Whether you like it or not, it was still Donald J. Trump. Names usually don't change with time.
Oh, the current president. It was Trump during this video. Oh, the current president. Oh, I would rip this fucking animated guy's ears off. I would grab them and pull them off of his body.
Number 3. Imagine you are in a sinking rowboat surrounded by sharks.
Okay.
Bummer. But it still doesn't mean that you should give up, right? How would you survive? Your 10 seconds.
Bro, there's a million ways. I'm in a sinking rowboat surrounded by sharks. How would I survive? Probably pail some of the water out and then paddle away. He's gonna say some dumb shit, bro. I already know it.
It seems like a hopeless situation, I know. But all you have to do is stop imagining.
You think you're fucking funny. You think you're fucking funny, dickhead. Oh, just stop imagining. Oh, imagine you're on a rowboat. How would you survive? Oh, just stop imagining. That ruins the point of a fucking hypothetical.
Why am I imagining something if at any point, if I'm like, oh, imagine you're in war. How are you gonna live? Oh, just stop imagining.
Question 4. If you had one match and entered a dark room, which contained an oil lamp, newspaper, and some kindling wood, which would you light first? 10 seconds on the clock.
The newspaper, no. I would light the lantern, and then I would fucking light the newspaper and the kindling with the lantern. Oh, you gotta light the match first. Oh my God, that's what he's gonna say. You gotta light the match first. Oh, silly little goose. You gotta strike the match.
There's no need to think about it for too long. You already made a choice by lighting the match in the first place.
That was so stupid.
Question number 5. Larry's father has 5 sons named 10, 20, 30, 40, and what's the name of his 5th son? Time is 10, 20. Larry's father has 5 sons named 10.
Larry! Larry, you fucking bitch! That's his fucking name, dickhead!
It's Larry's father, which means that his 5th son's name is, of course, wait for it, Larry. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got that one. I got that one.
Question number 6. Let's throw some math into the into the mix, and test your knowledge. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? You have 10 seconds to think about it.
10. There's like not even another answer. There's not even another
In fact,
answer.
You can do it only once. Next time, you'll be subtracting 10 from 90.
You're so funny. You're so fucking witty, dude. Oh my God, you should be on fucking Family Feud or something.
Question number 7. Miss Jones lives in California and has 5 children, 3 boys and 2 girls. Our question is simple. What's her husband's last name?
Jones. 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 No, it said Miss. We don't know. I'm not
Question
looking at
number
chat.
7. Miss Jones lives in California and has 5 children, 3 boys and 2 girls. Our question is simple. What's her husband's last name?
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. Her name's Miss Jones. It's not Mrs. Mrs. versus Miss.
Miss Jones doesn't have a husband. If she did, she would have been a Mrs.
Ah!
Was the tallest mountain in the world before Mount Everest was discovered? Time to find the answer.
Still Mount Everest. Still Mount Everest. Still Mount Everest. Because it wasn't discovered, it doesn't mean it didn't exist. I already know that. I don't even need the 10 seconds.
It was still Mount Everest. It was
Jackass.
always there, even before it was officially discovered. By the way, if you want to test yourself with even harder
Genuinely, I think if I ever had the option of curb stomping somebody, it would be this animated character.
By the way, if you want to test yourself with even harder questions, check out our other video right here. It contains Google's interview questions that only
5 hard interview questions to get a job at Google.
the smartest ones can solve. Don't miss it.
I low-key want to fucking jump to that. There are 8 billiard balls. One of them weighs slightly more than the others. How many weighings on the scale do you need to define the ball without using weights? I don't know. You only need 2 weighings. Divide all the balls into 3 groups. 2 3 balls and 2 balls in the 3rd group. Oh my god. Because you could do more. I thought you would only be able to do 1 ball. 1 ball on each end. Because you could do 3, whichever one weighs more you test. That's so fucking smart.
A boy and a doctor are fishing. The boy is the doctor's son. However, the doctor isn't the boy's father. Who is the doctor?
A boy and a doctor are fishing. The boy is the doctor's son. However, the doctor isn't the boy's father. Who was the doctor? A stepdad. Oh, a mother.
The doctor is simply the boy's mother. If you didn't get it, don't worry. Let's test your abilities with another question. Question 10. A monkey, a squirrel, and a bird are racing to the top of the coconut tree. Who do you think will get the banana first? The monkey, the
Oh, probably the fucking monkey if I had to guess.
squirrel, or the bird?
They're racing to the top. The bird.
Well, it's none of them. It's a coconut tree, remember? Next question is coming.
You give me a bunch of stupid fucking information and then ask me a question that has nothing to do with that information that you just told me.
Question number 11. A man claims that he can predict the exact score of every football game before it begins. And surprisingly, he's always right. How is that possible?
A man claims that he can predict the exact score of every football game before it begins. 0-0, bitch. 0-0 before it begins. The start of the game, it's always 0-0, dickhead.
He's no psychic, actually. You can do the same thing as well. Because the score of every game before it begins is 0-0.
Oh my god, you know what annoys me is this had 8 million views. There's people that went out and then asked these questions to people. There's people that saw this and they were like fucking like 55-year-old dads and they were like, "Oh, that's pretty witty. Let me go ask. Let me go tell this story to people."
Question number 12. You are running in a race and you pass the person who is in second place. What position are you in now?
Second. What? That's not even, still not the first.
You passed the runner.
Shit, you passed the second guy. You're in fucking second.
You're driving a bus with 10 people on it. At the first stop, 4 people get off and 2 get on.
I'm just gonna pause it because I can't fucking handle his voice. 22. It's my age.
At the next stop, 3 people get off and
Why
5
am
get on.
Why am I reading? What the fuck does this paragraph have to do with the fucking question?
In the beginning, we said you're driving a bus, so your age is the correct answer here. Well, maybe you'll crack our next question. Question number 14. Another family dynamic for you. Mr. and Mrs. Anderson have 6 boys. Each boy has 1 sister. Can you count how many people there are in the family?
Each boy has 1 sister. There's only 1 sister. How many people are in the family? 9. God, look at that fucking serial killer smile. Jeffrey Dahmer. Stop looking at me like that.
Andersons actually make a family of 9 people. Let's count together. There are 6.
Yeah, 6 boys, 1 sister, and then the 2 parents. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You're an idiot.
Question number 15. There was a plane crash, and unfortunately, every single person on board died.
Wow.
but 2 lucky ones survived. How is it possible?
There was an airplane crash, and unfortunately, every single person on the board died. The 2 lucky ones survived. How is it possible? They were a couple. They were a couple. They were a couple. They were dating or married.
Yes, every single person died. But this doesn't mean a thing because the remaining 2 were married. Oy.
I hate you. I hate you. How do I say a threat without it sounding like a threat? Let me scratch this. I dislike the animated man. I really dislike the animated man. He stares into my soul, brings something out of me I am unable to control. Hello, everybody, bloody good. How is everyone doing on this fan-fucking-tastic Sunday? Chat! I was not live the last 2 days because I was graduating college. I was busy. I was not just, dicking around, doing nothing. I was graduating college. Somebody actually posted a video of me at my graduation. I knew some people were going to recognize me because, my college was pretty big. So it was like not that many people knew I went there comparative to like who was in my class. And somebody ended up posting this video. I'll do a little story time of the graduation and shit, but
Joseph Bartolozzi.
Yo, look at this guy.
Joseph Bartolozzi.
Bro dipped. Dude, yeah, no, I was speed walking through that. Everybody was telling me, like, Brooke was there. And, she was, like, watching me graduate. And she was like, you were walking so fast. I was like, I know. Dude, this is the president of the university. And the whole fucking time, there was, like, probably 100 people that fucking walked up before me. Maybe more. And while they were walking up, the guy would go like this. He was like, because there was probably, I don't know, 2,000 people that were fucking graduating that day. And so they were trying to like speed through it because they had to announce everybody's name. I was like, I'm not gonna have him wave me on. So I didn't even stop. I just shook his hand and I kept walking, bro. That's what they wanted me to do. He ain't waved me on. He shook my hand and I left. And bitch, I graduated with magna cum laude. Magna cum laude. Yep, 3.95 GPA, bitch. Almost perfect. 4 years. I had a B in 1 class. Fuck out of here. Actually, I had a B in 2 classes. But I had an A in everything else. I had a B+. It was my math class freshman year. And then what else did I have a B in? I had a B in some other bullshit. Not at all my philosophy classes I had A's in. I think I might have gotten a B in like chem. Or some shit. Back when I was in exercise science, my freshman year, I think I might have gotten like a B in one of the science courses. Or like my fucking bio lab. Thank you to everybody that's saying congrats on graduating. I do appreciate that. It was, I don't know. I'll do a little story time, but overall, it was like mixed feelings, man. Because like, I fucking hated some of my classes, dude. Just having to fucking balance social media and fucking college was so annoying sometimes. And so, like, I'm happy I don't have to do that anymore. And I can, like, focus more on, like, work and life and shit. Rather than just, like, a bunch of random ass, like, gen ed classes. But, conversely, it's weird. Because, and this is, like, me getting all fucking philosophical, philosophy and religion degree Bart. But, like, it's such a monumental chapter. It's the first big chapter of your life ending, right? When you're a kid, you're basically in that first growing, becoming an adult for the first 22 years of your life, right? Unless you don't go to college, but that's a whole different story. I still think even if you don't go to college, 4 years after high school is still a growth period in the first chapter of your life. And so it's basically the first chapter of my life is ending. Like I am theoretically, I don't know. I've thought about going back and getting like a master's or something, but realistically, I will likely never go back to school for the rest of my life. And it's like sad, kind of. It's not necessarily that I'm going to miss, like taking a class on fucking sharks or something like that. you know, but it's just weird to be, my whole life, and I'm assuming for you guys as well, because most of you guys are like probably high school, college students. Your whole life, you've been in class, right? You have summer, and then when summer's over, you go back to class, right? And so it doesn't feel weird yet because it's summer. Or it's not summer, but it's going to be summer. So it's like I'm out. This is a regular time for me to not be in class. You know, it's not weird yet. But when fall hits and I go, you should hit the cart. Chat, stop telling me I should hit the cart and listen to me fucking talk. Stop typing smooth brain ass comments. For the fucking love of God. Oh my God, listen to what I'm saying right now. Instead of just you should just fucking hit the cart because you graduate. No. Okay, no. I don't even know what I was saying. You just fucking got me off topic, you asshole. Anyways, when like fall hits, like when September, October rolls around and I'm no longer in college, that's when it's going to be fucking weird, you know? Like when I'm still doing the same shit I'll be doing, right? I mean, I don't know fucking when social media is going to end or what my next transition in life's going to be. I want to start working on opening some sort of business. And when I'm done social media, that's basically what I'm going to start working on in like the next 2 months or so. But I'm going to start working on that. But regardless, it's still going to feel weird that like the entire obviously not the first like 5 years of your life, you're not really in school, but the first big chapter of my life where all I've known is going to school, going home, going to school, going home, going to school, going home. That's over, right? Like I'm no longer doing that. So it's weird. It hasn't really hit me yet. And I'll do a little story here, but there was one moment where it did, and I almost cried. We pull up to, like, where I'm graduating, right? And we have to get there mad early because there's so many fucking people. And they split my graduating class. I graduated 2024, obviously. They split my class in two. So it was I graduated with everybody that was in the School of the Arts, Business, and Health Sciences. Right, those three all graduated together. Every other major graduated before me. So anybody that was in a major outside of those three schools, like the School of Arts, Business, and Health Science, if they weren't in one of those three, they weren't even at my graduation, right? But even so, they were still in my class. I just didn't see them. We show up, and I'm wearing that fucking whole thing, right? I have my... if you could see, I have my Phi Sigma Tau Philosophy Honor Society, dubbed for that, Phi Sigma Tau. A lot of people thought it was a frat. I'm not in a fraternity. Phi Sigma Tau, I had my tassels. I graduated with distinction, and I got a fucking silver cord for magna cum laude, which I thought was fucking sick. Didn't know I was going to get that. I didn't even know my GPA until they handed me a card that said it. But we show up, and they kind of, like, filter us by last name, right? So it's like A through B, C through D, and it was like everybody just kind of lined up and you walked forward, you told them their name, they handed you a card, and you would walk up, and if your grades were good enough, you got like an extra tassel and then a cord that you would wear corresponding to your GPA. I get my card, I get my tassels, I go wait in line, and they give me a number, and the number is between 0 and 2,250, and I was like 1,600 something, but I think my graduation was between actually I think it was up to like 3,000. And so I think my graduation started at like 1,500 something because I think 0 to 1,500 was earlier in the day. I go and I stand in this like group of like 50 people, and we have to line ourselves up in these like segments between like, it would be like 2,100 to like 2,150. And if that was your card, you would go stand in that segment, and you had to line yourselves up in like corresponding order. And I knew no one, like literally no one. And that's what's so weird is that like when you graduate high school, even if you have a big high school, you know most of the people, right? That like you're around, you've at least seen them. I did not recognize one person for like 2 hours. Like I walked in, no one, I didn't know it's not even like I didn't know them. I had never seen their face, and they were graduating in the same. And so a lot of the people that were commenting on this TikTok that this person posted were like, I graduated with Joe Bart. I didn't even know he went to my university. Like when you're in college and you graduate, unless you're going to a really small college, and I didn't even go to a big one, like Rutgers, New Brunswick has like 10,000 kids per class. Mine had like 2. I was like a medium-sized university. Even so, I didn't recognize anybody. We're all lining ourselves up. You know, it's just small talk. And I'm like, let's get this show on the road, right? I'm standing there. 10 minutes go by. 30 minutes go by. An hour goes by. And my shoulders start hurting because I'm standing so long, right? I feel my weight. It's like I'm working at it's like I'm back at GNC, dude, just fucking standing there checking people out like I'm a fucking retail person. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever stood that long in the last 5 years of my life. I was just literally standing doing nothing. And the connection was ass, so I couldn't even stim on my phone. I was just like standing there. And at one point, I was like opening Subway Surfers, and I was like, am I really going to stoop to this level? And then I was like, no, and I just stared at a wall. And so I was so fucking bored, and I was sweating because you're wearing a fucking dress with like all this other shit under it, and it's so fucking annoying. And eventually they start playing it, and it's like what is the song? What's like the graduation song? Oh my God. And she plays it on this fucking organ. Where it's like, not that. What's the one? You know what I'm talking about? This. Can you hear it, guys? This is the song. And it's just so awkward, bruh. And you'll see, like, dude, what was hilarious is you could tell, like, people's personalities based on how they would react when they saw there was a camera looking at them. And, like, some of the guys would go, like, ah, like, in front of it. And I was just like, that is so cringy. It was, like, funny, but they were, like, there's, like, fucking 5,000 people watching. And some guy, like, he would, like, stick his tongue out. Dude, the funniest shit, I'm going all over the place on this story. There was this one guy that was on the corner. And it would be, like, the president of the university speaking, and they would always pan to the students. But it was the same shot of them panning to the students. And it panned to this one guy, like, 20 times. And every time he would go like this. And then look back at he would like make eye contact with a camera, do like a weird thumbs up, and then just look back and just not acknowledge it. And I don't know if he planned on doing that, but it was just like an in the moment thing. He just kept doing it. It was, I don't even know the guy's name. It was funny as shit though, but they were playing that song and she was playing the same 15 seconds on repeat for like 20 minutes, dude. We finally walk in. I'm like, yeah, let's get this show on the fucking road, right? I'm like one of the first groups to walk in because the School of Arts walks in first. And I'm standing there. Then the School of Business comes in, and it's like fucking 7,000 fucking people, dude. It's so many fucking people walking in on this shit. And I'm just standing there for so long. And at that moment, I determined I was leaving the second I got my diploma. I didn't even stay for my whole graduation. I fucking left. And they said not to leave too. And I felt like such an asshole. But dude, I'm standing there I'm fucking sweating. Standing there. It's been 25 minutes of me just standing there with the same music on. I've been standing in the back room for like fucking 2 hours. At that moment, I was like, I'm fucking leaving. So I pull out my phone and I text Brooke. I'm like, we're getting the fuck out of here the second I grab my diploma. And they do this whole speech, and you know, it's like the cliche college shit where they're like, we're all grown now, and they mention COVID 17 times. We were the COVID graduating class, and I'm like actively just ready to fucking smash my head into a concrete wall. Just them mentioning how like we were the COVID graduating class, and I'm like, oh my God. It's just like, I just want to move past it. You know, it's like, fuck. The speeches were good. At one point, the president of the university starts going like this and getting everybody to clap in unison. And then he just starts singing Happy by Pharrell Williams. I don't know why he did it, but he did. He was just, he started going, because I'm happy. And I was like, what the fuck? Dude, I felt like I was in a fever dream. It had no correlation to any of his other speeches. Like, he was rambling about this other thing with, like, moving on and his life as, like, when he was a college university student. And it was, like, you know, it was meaningful. And then he, like, stops. And it just, like, hard cuts. And he just starts clapping. And just sings, like, probably half of Pharrell Williams' Because I'm Happy. Then they start calling our names, right? And I was banking on them saying my name wrong. Because they sent us this email, and they were like, you can submit a video of how to say your name. And I was like, fuck that shit. If they botch my name, I think it'll be funny. And so I didn't give a fuck. Did you guys see that one video, off topic, of that one woman at, I don't remember what university. Was it Jefferson? It was some university where she pronounced every single student's name wrong. And it was this year. I don't know. I think they gave her, like, the phonetic spelling. Do you guys know what college it was? Because I want to fucking pull up that video. It's so funny. It would be like, it was Thomas Jefferson. No, it wasn't. Thomas Jefferson University. The university apologizes because they used phonetic spelling. There's like a whole news article on it. Let me actually just look it up. Is this the video?
Tom moved me. Thomas. Tom moved me. Thomas.
Thomas Jefferson University getting a lot of attention for moments like these.
Tamume. No, she would literally say like Tamume Mikhail Kanavaru Jr. And then it would be like, and it wasn't even like hard names to pronounce. Dude, there would be like John Smith and they would fuck it up. I think they gave her what they were saying was that they gave her the phonetic spellings. So she wasn't reading it like it was just Thomas. It was like spelled out and written out in a way that you would pronounce it, but I guess she didn't know how to read phonetic spelling. But, I mean, they probably should have, rehearsed that. Anyways, they didn't really pronounce anybody's names wrong, or botch them that hard. But I walk up, I get my diploma, and I shake the guy's hand, and then they take my picture, and there's this lady that, like, stands there with her arms out like this, and she's like, this way, and she's trying to wave you back into your seat. And I had to take a piss, and I was like, that's my key, right? I was like, I got to use the bathroom. And they were like, oh, okay, you could go, right? And I go to the bathroom, and then I just start fucking leaving. Like, I just fucking walk out. Like, everybody's looking at me. Everybody's walking towards the stage. I'm taking that long 100-yard walk out of the university. I got my fucking shit in hand. I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm leaving. I'm getting the fuck. I'm not waiting here for another hour for them to pronounce other people's names that I don't know, right? Right? Keep that in mind. Like, if it was people that I knew, that's one thing. There's probably like 5 people that were graduating in my class that were in my, like, graduation that hadn't been named. Because I knew a lot of the art students, and they were already called. Like, well, I'm not going to sit here and wait for the health science majors to get called that I don't know. And so I start leaving, and these 3 girls walk out, and they were, like, sitting in line with me. They were, like, kind of in my group, and I'm not going to shout out their major because then people will try to figure out who they are. But they're, like, walking out, and they're like, look at all these assholes leaving early, like, fucking losers. And, oh, my God, I just started fucking chuckling because they were walking past me looking at other people, and I was one of the guys that was doing that. Like, I was just fucking leaving. And, I understand, it's, like, disrespectful, but I'm like, I had shit to do, right? I had places to be, right? I had a P.F. Chang's reservation at 5:30, right? And if I waited, I wasn't going to make it. And I made it, and I ate that Mongolian beef. So I fucking left because I had a fucking P.F. Chang's reservation. So I just wanted to leave, you know? It wasn't even just me, so it made me feel better. Because when I walked out to the lobby, there were like fucking 40 other fucking students that were already dipping. And I'm glad I left because the graduation was like another hour and a half. They announced a bunch of people's names, and then they got back on the mic and said like another sappy speech. Didn't need to hear it. Give me my diploma, I'm out. Right? They don't even actually give you your diploma either, which is fucking hilarious. They give you a blank slate that like holds your diploma. Right? They don't even give you your diploma. They just hand you like a fucking placeholder for it because it would be too hard to like determine whose they have to hand out, and it would be out of order and shit. They actually like scanned your barcode on this card you had to pronounce your name in order in case people were like standing where they shouldn't be, so they didn't fuck up names. But you know, they had it set up nice. But we leave, right? And then we go to P.F. Chang's. And that night, I go bar hopping with my friends. And that was an experience, right? A lot of people apparently go to, like, these bars in AC. I was like, fuck that. Let's go bar hop. because I didn't want to go to the fucking casinos, because I was like, I don't want to spend my graduation degeneratively gambling. And so we go bar hopping. The first bar we go to takes only cash. And I was like, I got a party at like 15, and I tell them like 2 hours in advance. And they're like, yeah, we'll be ready. We pull up, and I walk in, and I'm like, yeah, we got the party at 15. And the hostess literally looks at me and smirks like this, and like looks me up and down and goes, you're going to have to wait like 45 minutes. And I said, I called. And she was like, and goes like this. And I go, okay. And I just walk out, right? And then I say, we're going to the next bar, right? I walk in. I say, for 15. They say, oh, right over here. Take any, sit anywhere you want. I go, wow, that's a good bar, right? That's a good bar. Sit anywhere I want. Thank you. And then we eat food there. I was like, fuck you. Like, I don't understand why some servers get mad about, like, okay, yeah, I'm a young college kid. Like, I understand, oh, my God, you're like, you think I'm not going to tip or something. But, like, wouldn't you want business? Like, wouldn't you want a group of 15 to pull up because they're going to spend $1,000 fucking dollars at your fucking bar cumulatively? Like, what a stupid ass. It's your fucking job and you're mad about it. Like, anyways. So we go. I get, like, a fucking chicken sandwich. We eat, blah, blah, blah. Immediately go to the next bar. And I get a Guinness, which is, like, a fucking stout. And everybody just starts buying me shots. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be in fucking shambles. And then we Uber to another bar. And it was probably the trashiest bar I've ever been to, but I loved it. When you walked into the bathroom, they had a horse trough. There was no urinals. It was a horse. I wish I took a photo of it. It was a literal horse trough that you just lined up in and pissed in. And the stall, it was one of those bars that had a stall that was like 5 feet tall. So when you walked into the bar, even if you weren't trying to look, you could tell that somebody was taking a dump because you could fucking see them. Like, if you were above 5'6", you would see somebody just taking a shit. And it was hilarious. Like, the people that took a shit in there, you know, troopers, to say the least. But we're there, and, you know, it's probably like me and, you know, like 10, 12 other people that I know. And we're all drinking, and one of my friends who will remain unnamed went from like 0 to 100 the second we stepped out of the bar. He got kicked out for being too drunk. Didn't even know this until the next day. He was like laying on the sidewalk, and they had to carry him to the Uber, and he threw up in a Yeti cooler on the way back. And I was like, there's no fucking shot. And they're like, I can't even show this, but they have like a picture of him where he's just like this. Just like asleep. Literally asleep on the side of the road. And I was like, that is horrifying to get that drunk. Anyways, we get back, and half of my friends stay up till like 6 a.m. and they're playing card games. I'm fucking tired. I lay down. Second I lay down, it hits me. Because I'm so distracted the whole time that, like, I'm there. I remember everything up until one point, which I'll explain. But I remember everything. Basically, like, I was so distracted, I was just kind of, like, you know, messing around, hanging out with my friends. I'm not really, like, noticing how inebriated I am. And I lay down, and my head starts spinning, and I just immediately go, I'm not even going to fucking try this shit. I'm just going to go make myself throw up, right? Because my head starts spinning, and I'm like, would I rather sit here and stay up for an hour and a half, or just go throw up and then immediately be able to fall asleep? No way you were the first one sleeping. Oh, there were other people that were body bagged before me. There were other people that were asleep in like 20 minutes later, or 20 minutes before me. But a lot of the guys were staying up, and I was like, fuck that. They kept drinking for like 5 more hours. Fuck that shit, dude. They stayed up to like 6. Hell no. So I'm like, I like throw up around like 3 a.m. and then I go lay down, and I wake up the next day. And, you know, I'm like, oh, fucking having a grand old time. I'm like, yeah, it was a fun night. My friend shows me this video. I was asleep on the dining room table at 5 in the morning. And I don't remember it. And he said that I walked out of the Airbnb bedroom and show us. I'm not showing that video. I will not show that video. I will not show that. You can envision it. You can envision it, because there's other people in the video that I wouldn't want to show like that drunk. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if I'm drunk in the video, because like I'll talk about how I fucking shit myself on stream. But like them, I'm not going to show that. Anyways, basically, he said I walked out of the bedroom and just started like sifting through the cabinets. And he said it looked like I was like half asleep. and he like touched me. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, and I like mumbled, and then I was like, "Dude, I'm good." And then I just start like grabbing cups and like moving them, but I'm not doing anything with them. I'm just like holding cups. And then he like turns around and walks back. And then when he comes back, I'm asleep on the fucking dining room table, like just passed out on the dining room table. And he told me that he dragged my feet off, and then I just walked back to bed. But I don't remember that. That's the only thing I don't remember, but I also think I was asleep there. I think that is a callback to the Kona Big Wave piss incident, comparably, where I was like half asleep and I like woke up and used the bathroom and then like didn't know like what to do, you know? And so I just fell asleep on the table. But that was the night, you know? Pretty interesting. That's about it. Not much happened after that. You know, it was a decent graduation, I guess. Anyways, the reacts that we have today. Anyways, I bought a custom bowling ball. That's what I did yesterday. Well, I did a few things. I had a lot of work that I had to get done. Bought a custom bowling ball. Bought a custom bowling ball, chat. Big story here. Big story here. I f***ing Looney Tunes cartoon face planted using this ball. Now, I had to go to 3 different bowling places to get this custom ball because one of them was like, okay, let me just do the story. I call a bunch of bowling places. I'm like, do you guys sell balls? They're like, yeah, no, blah, 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 whatever. So I drive far as because I want to get a custom ball. I want to get it drilled same day I want to use it because it's my only day off in the week and I wanted to bowl. So I go to this place. I walk in and there's this guy, very nice hair. Okay. When I say, I don't know if he had a perm or what, he had the most luscious, curly black hair I've ever seen in my entire life. It looked perfect. He looked like a Sims character. And I walk in and I'm kind of befuddled from this, right? And he's like, hey man, how's it going? And he hits me with one of these. He does like a little shake and the hair blows in the wind. Or not in the wind. It looked like it was blowing in the wind. I'm like, interesting. And I go, when's your pro shop open? He goes, any minute now, man. Checks his watch. He literally goes, any minute now. I go, okay. So I go sit by the pro shop door and, you know, their opening time rolls by. Then 10 minutes go by. Then 20 minutes go by. And I'm sitting there and I'm going, that guy said any minute now. So I'm in my head, I'm battling myself. I'm going, when is it appropriate for me to walk back up to him and go, hey man, they're not open. I don't want to say, like, because I don't want to sound impatient, but it's like, how long enough for me to be like, man, you said any minute now. It's 20 minutes past open time. So I end up finding another worker. It's a woman. I go, hey, when's your pro shop open? She goes, no, they're not here today. So I've been sitting there fucking for no reason. And I go, well, what do I do? She goes, well, the other one's open because it's like a chain, right? She goes, the other one's open. I'm like, how far away is that? She's like, 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes. I go, I call them. Guy picks up. I go, you open? He goes, yeah. I'm like, I thought you were here today. He goes, nope. I go, okay. Well, I'm already out here. Might as well drive. So I go all the way to the other bowling alley and I go up to the guy and it's this, you could tell this dude's been drilling balls his whole life, right? He's got a beer gut. He's like an Italian man, you know, and he's like, and he does that mouth, you know how like old men with beer guts like mouth breathe, and it's like a very loud mouth breathe, like he sounds like he's sighing every breath, and he goes like that. And he goes, and he walks out. He goes, what are you in here for? I'm like, I need a bowling ball. Starts asking me a million questions. He's like, you a 2-finger bowler? You a 3-finger bowler? I lie. I say I'm a 3-finger bowler. I'm a 2-finger bowler. I didn't want to get judged. I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know how he would perceive me. So I tell him I bowl with 3 fingers, and he starts giving me, you know, these balls. He's like, he's you know, fit my fingers so they fit in the ball. And he's like, you want the thumb hole to be tight, right? So I'm like, this is the thumb hole. He's like, put your thumb in it. I go, okay. And it goes in and out, no problem. But that's with me with a straight thumb, it goes in and out. The second I grab the ball and I try to take my thumb out, it like catches. And it makes that noise. Like stop saying AO. Do you hear the noise? Right? It's like tight. Like, it's like vacuum. Like, I can't even get my thumb out of it at certain angles, especially if it twists. And he's like, okay, yeah, no, it's supposed to be like that. I'm like, okay, you know, I'll fucking trust this guy. So I'm like, fitted and everything. He goes, you plan on bowling today? I go, yeah, just got a ball, you know, kind of want to bowl with it. He goes, you're not bowling today. I get a little bewildered. I'm like, what do you mean I'm not bowling today? He goes, it's a league day. Every lane is full for the rest of the night. I go, you got to be fucking kidding me. I don't say that. I go, okay. Because at this point, I'm past the point of being upset, right? I've wasted 4 hours trying to hit a bowling ball. So I'm not letting it faze me. So I drive to a third bowling alley. Because the other one's packed now that I was originally at. So I drive to a third bowling alley. I pull up. Ladies at the front desk. I got my bag on me. I'm ready to bowl, bitch. I'm ready to bowl. I got my new ball. I ain't using no dumbass house ball. So I pull up, and she's like, you alone? I go, yeah. She goes, oh. And then walks away. I'm like, talk about making fun of me. You bowling alone? She goes, you alone? I go, yeah. So she goes and gets another guy, and the guy does the same thing. The guy goes, you alone? I go, yeah. What are you, a TSA agent? What are you, a cop? Am I trying to cross a goddamn border into the country right now? What do you got to check under my car? Fuck. Yeah, I'm alone. They go, okay. Here's your lane. He puts me off to the side. You're my goat, right? I didn't want to be bowling in between people. So I roll up, and I normally two-finger bowl. So I go like this. Like, I hold the ball like this, and my thumb, like, is just out. So I just hold the ball. This is a 15-pound ball, by the way. And normally I bowl with, like, a 13 house ball, so this is heavier. I'm like, might as well try picking up thumb bowling. So I put my thumb in. And the first bowl I do, my thumb barely makes it out of that ball. It gutters. I go, okay. Gotta strap in here. Let me lock in, okay? It's new ball, new me. I go in for the second throw like a cartoon. I go in, I release the ball. My thumb does not come out. Normally your thumb comes out and then your fingers come out and you flick it, right? Like you do like and it curves. My thumb does not come out. My whole body fucking flies into the lane. And I basically face plant. I go, there's no fucking way, right? Because if you're in a group of people, you could laugh it off. I wish I had a video of this. Because it's like, you know, everybody sucks at bowling. I look like a dumbass. I stand up, brush myself off. I hit the left look. Nobody's looking at me. Thank f***. I hit the right look. There's a guy just going 3 lanes over, staring at me. He noticed. He noticed. So in a quick second, I try to go, yeah, I got a new ball. The thumb hole, the hole's not big enough. Say some dumb shit. I'm embarrassed as hell. He goes, you okay, man? I go, yup. My ball is stuck, not moving in the middle of the lane. So now I have to go walk out on the side, brush myself off, cut her in that weird oil. I go walk on the side, go get my ball, and then I'm just sucking ass, right? I go, never mind. I got to get this shit re-drilled. So I go back to, you know, two-finger bowling. And I'm just guttering because I'm not used to this ball. This guy plays a game or two, scores like a 120, 130, and then leaves. And I look like a dumb ass. He leaves, I lock the f*** in. I start rolling turkeys, right? I'm rolling 170, 172, 160. Not great scores. Good for me for the first time I'm rolling this ball, you know? So I'm doing okay. And in my head, I'm like, should ring that guy up, tell him to come back. I played 9 games. Normally you play like 3. I was at the bowling alley for like 2 hours, bro. Just bowling, dude. I had no breaks in between each ball. I would bowl the ball. The second that popped out of the thing, I'd pick it up, walk back up, bowl it again, bowl it again, bowl it again. Started getting good, dude. We're getting the reps in. And I like it, dude. Doesn't this look like a sick-ass ball? It's called Raw Hammer. Pause. I'm happy I got the ball, though. I want to get good at bowling. But it doesn't come out. Look. It like doesn't pop because if I'm going up to bowl the ball and I'm holding it like this and I fucking go for the turn, it's like, you see how much effort that took? Like I know you want it tight to a degree, bro. I'm about to say widen this up, drill this hole bigger, buddy. I can't put my finger in it. I also think it didn't help. I was eating fried chicken in the car. I think it made me all swollen. So by the time I got to the bowling alley, my fingers were bigger than when he, measured me out. That was fucking terrible. I'm excited to bowl, though. I love bowling. Y'all want to rate the bad t-shirts now? Okay, so a little background for this video idea. Basically, one day I saw like a t-shirt and it said, sorry I was late, I'm gaming, or I was gaming, or some stupid, right? Like one of those cringe shirts that your aunt gets you that you haven't seen in 5 years on Christmas. And I thought, oh, wow, I bet my chatters probably know about a lot of cringy t-shirts themselves. So I got you guys to suggest a load of t-shirts for me, and we're going to be rating the 50 worst t-shirts, or best worst t-shirts that you guys sent in. Starting out with a basic one. Oh, I forgot to mention, we're going to rate these on number 1, wearability. Number 2, how cringe it actually is. If I die, delete my browser history. Solid start. Cringe level, I'm going to give it a 5. I feel like this isn't that cringe. Wearability, 0. I would never put this shirt on in my entire life because I feel like it is cringe and weird, but I wouldn't say it's a 10 on the cringe scale. I would say maybe a 6. I'll give it a 6 on the cringe scale. I feel like we're going to see some things that are definitively worse. Next one here, let's do a little zoom out. Best bad influence ever. And this is a real shirt. This is a real shirt on crazydogtshirts.com. This looks just like some random Google Docs font that they put over a Gildan shirt, and now they're selling it. Best bad influence ever. 0 wearability. Again, I feel like most of these are going to be 0 wearability. I would give this I would say a 7 in the cringe level, because this is just like, imagine actually meeting someone wearing this shirt. If you meet somebody wearing, if I die, delete my browser history, you're like, haha, that's fucking cringe. But if you meet somebody at like a bar wearing a best bad influence ever, they probably think they're the fucking shit. And that they're like the cool guy, which is really fucking annoying. So I'm going to rate that a 7. Actually, I don't know. Okay. Active shooter. But it's a guy going for a slam dunk here. Kind of in the what looks to be the Michael Jordan pose. Wearability, I'm going to give it a 2. I feel like there is a scenario where people would wear this. But on the cringe scale, God, I don't know if this is cringy. It's just wrong. It's just bad. I'll give this a bad level. I'm going to rate that a 9 on the bad level, dude. That's fucking eesh. Rehab is for quitters. 4 on the wearability. Would you get bullied for this? Would you get bullied for this? I don't think so. I don't know if you would be allowed to wear this, though, because it just has beer in this. Like at a school or some shit. I would wear this personally. I don't know if I would wear this. I think this would be one of those, you ever buy a shirt that you think's funny and then you never end up wearing it? My daughter's a hooker. This kind of doesn't even make sense. Like, I understand it's hook from fishing, but I don't see the idea of wearing this at all. Like, my daughter's a hooker, and it's just some guy catching a fish. No one's wearing this. 0. I don't think you're going to get bullied, but I think it is. I honestly will say this is cringy. I'd say 4 on the cringe scale. My vehicle, my choice. I honestly will say I think this is cringe. Like, I understand the joke of, like, hey, we're going to fucking drunk drive, but if I saw somebody wearing this, I'd be like, ugh. Is that cocaine? Is that cocaine and a fucking cigar? 0 wearability. No, 2 wearability, 6 on the cringe scale. This pill-chomping soccer mom has 3 precious angels. Brennan, Nevaeh, and Kingsley, whose daddy needs to pay their fucking child support. Too many words. If a shirt has more than, like, 6 words on it, I don't think people are gonna fucking read it. This is kind of funny, but if I actually saw a soccer mom wearing this, that would be, like, a brutal shirt. Like, the kids are gonna get bullied. 0 wearability. I feel like I don't even need to fucking rate them anymore. They're all gonna be 0 wearability. I'll just say if it's not a 0 wearability. The cringe scale, though, oof, 10. Ronnie Coleman approves tax evasion. Boring. 0. Oh. Who the fuck put me on a shirt? And you didn't even put me, you didn't even edit it well. You just fucking put a PNG of my face on some guy's Gildan shirt. Can you actually buy this shirt? I would wear it. Dude, I hope not. You would get bullied wearing this. This is like wearing a fucking troll face emoji shirt. Holy fuck. You would buy that. No way you would buy that. That is so cringe. I would wear that every day. No, you would not. Oh my god. My tummy hurts, but I'm being really brave about it. Dude, I would actually wear this shirt. I think this is kind of funny. I will say, I think millennials would find this funny, but I think this is kind of a funny shirt. You walk out, you go to a bar wearing it, my tummy hurts, but I'm being really brave about it. I don't think that's cringe. I think it might be kind of unfunny, but I wouldn't say this is cringe. Sounds like it's for a 5-year-old. Yeah, that's what's funny about it. Oh. This looks like some shit Guy Fieri would wear. Once you put my meat in your mouth, you're going to want to swallow. Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. Yeah, this is the worst one. This is the worst one yet. I feel like this would aid very poorly if you ever got in trouble. You're at a bar, and your shirt is, once you put my meat in your mouth, you're gonna want to swallow. Oh, fuck no. That's literally the Guy Fieri shirt, though. Mixed with, like, a weird fucking plaid-esque fucking, like, yeah, no. That, oh my god. Is this Taylor Swift? Yeah, I recognize the eyes. I honestly could see a Taylor Swift fan wearing this. No, you know what I could see? I could see a mom buying this for their daughter who's a Taylor Swift fan, assuming that they would like it, right? Because, like, they're like, oh, they love Taylor Swift. This would be a great shirt idea for them. And then they end up unboxing it, and it's like, holy shit. What does the back look like? Do you think it's just the back of her head? Like, it's just fucking hair? Get it for Brooke? Oh, my God. I could give it to her on Valentine's Day. Act like it's her only gift. Happy Valentine's Day. Lower teachers' salaries. It's just cringe. And the font's kind of fucking annoying. I think the message could be funny, but, like, your teachers are going to be like, haha, chuckle, 0. That shirt sucks. I paused my game to be here. See, now, this is a shirt that I was actually gifted one day. I don't know. Have you guys ever been... Have any people been here given this shirt? I feel like I've gotten this shirt like 3 times. I've gotten this, and I've gotten... I flexed so hard my sleeves fell off. I had a tank top that had that. I kind of feel like I still have that. Nah, I threw it out. Anyways, I paused my game to be here. Definitely gonna get bullied if you wear this shirt. I would say 10 out of 10 cringe scale and 0 in wearability. Never mistake my kindness. I can't read. Never mistake my kindness for weakness. The beast inside me is sleeping, not dead. Yeah, this is like what like that guy that thinks he's a Sigma male would wear. The dude that really wants to be like an anime guy. You know what I mean? Like the one dude that wishes he was a main character in an anime would wear this. Just remember, the people behind me I protect. The people that stand next to me I defend. And the people that stand in front of me, well, let's just say, You don't want to be in front of me. Like that guy. That guy would wear that. Lactose intolerant. Just a bad shirt. Why is there bacteria in a plane and, like, an anatomically correct man running? Like, this looks like it would be in a fucking anatomy class. What the? It's just, like, a weird shirt. It has no... There's nothing that makes sense. Outside of the lactose intolerant with the milk with the exit in between it, I would not... I don't know if I would say it's... I would say it's cringe in the aspect that it's trying too hard to be funny, rather than just being like, I'm lactose intolerant. Like, if they just had text that said, I'm lactose intolerant, and then, like, no milk, that would be fucking hilarious. Oh, God. This chatter owns this shirt. After everything I've been through, I'm still smiling. Not because I'm strong, but because I'm crazy now that should scare... What? Yold? After everything I've been through, I'm still smiling, not because I'm strong, but because I'm crazy now that should scare Yold. I think you, but why is there an LD? Yold. Now that should scare you. Not because I'm strong, but because I'm crazy, now that should scare you. Alright. Oh, God. I'm a furry. Deal with it. Respectable. I don't think it's really a needed shirt. Kind of a boring t-shirt, right? Could have made it a little bit more interesting. Added a wolf there. Added a wolf there. Like a badass wolf. Something like that. My birthstone's crystal meth. Don't know if you're going to be allowed in, you know, class or certain facilities wearing this shirt. But, God, they're just cringe. Like, they're just cringe. They're trying to be funny, but they're not. Weed addicted with a fucking Adidas logo. Cringe. Cringe. This is that wannabe stoner that's wearing this. The kid that's never even smoked weed in his entire life is like, weed addicted. Weed addicted, dude. Hippie lifestyle. Am I right? That's really fucking cringe. Guess what? Chicken butt. I feel like if you wore this in New York, you'd get stabbed. This is not enjoy. I don't think anybody would enjoy this shirt. I don't think there is a grandfather or a millennial that would wear this. What the fuck? How do some of your fathers? Okay. Now, see, now this is 10 out of 10 wearability here. I have a bomb. It's just I have a bomb. It's plain and simple. Cuts to the chase. Right? You could wear it somewhere. Some people might think you're serious. Some people might think it's funny. It's a good conversation starter, to say the least. I 3-starred your mom. Ooh, that's a solid shirt. That's a solid shirt. I would not wear it because I do think it's kind of cringe, but I like the creativity with the video game 3-star. W shirt. See, like, this is just, it's too many words. I am the average Sigma male. Self-sufficient, rebellious. Wait, now I gotta read it in a Discord mod voice. I'm the average Sigma male. Self-sufficient, rebellious, hard to get, forklift certified, tax evader, unique personality, frog-loving, foot fetish, oh geez, stands out, strong-willed, badass, confident, and independent. God, dude, and people buy these. Like, I'm not getting over the fact that these are real shirts. Like, you guys Googled, like, some of you guys Googled these, but, like, they exist. Like, this, you guys didn't create this and fucking edit it customly. Like, this is a shirt that somebody is actually selling. You're going to get shoved in a locker wearing that. Oof. Everybody's a forklift operator until the real forklift operator shows up. Honestly, it's so stupid that I would wear it. Like, what does that even mean? Well, it means that everybody's a forklift operator until the real forklift operator shows up. It means this guy's actually a forklift operator, and everybody says they're a forklift operator, but this guy's actually a forklift operator. And when this guy shows up, everybody's going to stop saying they're a forklift operator because this guy is actually a forklift operator. Maybe eating... Oh, God, they're screwing me over here with cursive. Drywall. Maybe eating drywall is addicted to me. Boo. Oh, God. Yes, I am the goat. G, skibbity. Oh, skibbity. A, skibbity. T, skibbity. Chat, how much would somebody have to pay you to wear this to class? A lot of money. Even in a college class where people will show up wearing, like, the craziest fits, you would need to pay me an obscene amount of money. Have you no shame? Oh, God. Okay, is this just gonna delve into, like, Skibbity Toilet now? Skibbity Toilet, and it's just a bunch... What the fuck is this? 3 different Skibbity Toilets and a fucking robot. Why is the robot there? Oh, God. I already know there's 3 FNAF stands in my chat wearing this shirt right now. We get to stay up late. I think wearing any Five Nights at Freddy's memorabilia is kind of cringe. I think if it's FNAF... I love FNAF. I like the FNAF movie. But if you're walking around wearing, like, FNAF merch, that is kind of cringe. It'd be like wearing, like, a Rick and Morty shirt. I got my first lobotomy at Chuck E. Cheese's. All right, now I'd wear that. Now that's a... See, now that's a good shirt. Now I feel like that's the first really good shirt that we've seen. That's actually fucking hilarious. I got my first lobotomy at Chuck E. Cheese's. No, I would wear that shirt. I would 100% wear that shirt. Okay. Why is every single one of your computer backgrounds me and Zeusy, and one is Zeusy eating what looks to be a burrito? Zaddy's to-do list your mom crossed out. Ugh. And you actually own the shirt. W gaming setup, though. Yeah, fire setup. Fucking sick headset. Fuck 2 monitors and the gaming laptop. To-do list your mom crossed out. Yeah, definitely getting bullied if you wear that. Oof. Benjamin Danklin. I can't tell whether or not I like it. Do I like Benjamin Danklin? I feel like it's just that cringy stoner mindset, but it is also kind of funny. But see, this is an example. When I was just saying this is a shirt I would buy and then I would never wear. Epstein Island Spring Break 2004. Criminal. Criminal. This is actually somebody's fucking shirt, too. I see the shop button, so I'm hoping that you don't own this. You gotta have confidence to wear that. Like, that's kind of scary to wear that in public. Sorry I missed your call. I was on my other line. Ooh, classic fisherman meme. Classic fisherman meme. This is when you Google what to get my husband who's a fisherman. What to get fisherman for Christmas. Fisherman gift idea. Fisherman t-shirt. And then this shows up. Favorite combo, drinking and driving. But he has 1 million bracelets on. I feel like, didn't we just see this shirt? It might be a similar PNG. We saw something similar to this. They'd be like, all right, step out of the car. Oh, my God. I paused my Skibbity Toilet to be here. I'm just skipping that. I got circumcised in Eureka, California behind the bowling alley. Gives an exact address. Gives an exact location. I got circumcised in Eureka, California behind the bowling alley. And there's just a skull. Oh my God, it's bowling pins. Oh my God, it's fucking bowling pins. I would wear this. It's so stupid. It's so dumb that like, that's